The Terminator.
Wow.
It's not a Tuma. Welcome to Borabish, everybody. I'm mixing my Arnold movies up. We're having a good time. We are 4/6 of the founders of Squirrel Theatre Company. Sweet Lou and Alex are not joining us tonight. We miss them, and we will be doing every scene in their honor. So you're going to see a fully improvised show. It never happened before, and it'll never happen again. Wow. What a selling line. People just flocked just to hear performers say that back in the day.
True. Get standing ovations for that.
Exactly. Sometimes the set never even got started because people were too busy clapping.
Sometimes people cried.
That's true. Sometimes it depends on the gravitas of the performer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like, this show has never happened before, and it will never happen again.
Mm-hmm. You hear
I'm sorry, I was so moved.
Crying.
Thank you, Maritza.
Thank you. And yeah, Patrick is right. That was my Albert Tayback impression.
Yes. Nailed. Mine is my Albert Tayback impression is, well, I had a big lunch and then just a snack for dinner.
That's really good.
That's really
good.
It's actually much more accurate than that.
Shout out to Albert Tayback.
Yeah.
It's true.
And shout out to this comment where my name is misspelled, but it absolutely says Michael just got back from his Proud Boys sting. And you know what? You're right. And I've really gotten in there.
Doing the work.
And it is sad, but Sting is also in there. Sting is a Proud Boy.
You hate to hear that.
You hate to hear that.
But honestly, we're not surprised. We're not surprised.
I'm very surprised. Sting is a good person.
Yeah, I think he'd be progressive.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think he's also doing a Sting. That's what's happening.
Sting recognized Sting.
Sting does, in fact, recognize Sting. Now, we could do this all ding-dang day long, because this repartee, she witty. But before we get to the prov, I just want to tell everyone that this Saturday, we have a show where we are celebrating the first birthday of this post-civilization world that we are in. It's called the Doomsday Commemoration Mega Show. It's Saturday, March 13th at 6 p.m. It'll be on Twitch. It'll be on our YouTube page. All of these teams that used to perform at the UCB Theater, who were orphaned a year ago, all of these teams are going to be performing. Astronomy Club, holy shit. Goat, holy shit. I owed Duncan Sheik one slot. It's been a year, but they're getting that slot on Saturday.
They've been on your ass, too.
They've been so annoying the whole time. And
there's no theater anymore.
Exactly.
I just think it's when you promise a team something, you should give it to them regardless of the circumstances.
That's true. It's actually so rude that I didn't continue noting Harold Lloyd and Maud teams
exactly
after not having a job anymore and having my life literally destroyed. I should have kept it going.
You said it. You said that.
No, and you're right. No, it's absolutely true. One more thing before we start. It's our catchphrase. Everyone loves it. Say it with me together, everybody. Fucking chaos.
I was about to say
pee on our asses. Oh, pay us.
Oh,
good.
That's good too. That's good too.
But fucking pay us is better.
So yeah, you can throw the artists some cash during this show. Go to go.tickly.co/tip. Not the tip.
/the tip.
Sorry, I'm craving the tip, everyone. Slash the Squirrel NYC. The suggested donation is $5, but guess what? You can pay way more.
Yeah, we'll take the tip, y'all.
Yeah, we'll
I'll take
the
more
tip.
than just the tip.
Yeah.
I'll take the shaft if you want to throw some ballzinis in there. Go for it. I don't know.
But
I'll figure it out.
also, watch out
Balzini's.
because we might slash the tip.
What? Why?
What?
That was what you were saying. Because it was like,
Oh,
the
slash.
slash.
Oh my god! I was like,
When
I
is
don't
a
get
tip
this
slash?
joke. In the URL, the slash.
Got
slash
it.
the tip.
Wow.
That was.
I guess I need some sleep.
Yeah.
No, I do.
Nah.
She
We
needed
just
to
didn't
walk
expect
us
that
all through it.
violence.
We
Yeah.
needed to be walked through.
Well, we've had a pretty sleek, disciplined intro, and now you're about to see some sleek, disciplined improv. And all we need to get started is a suggestion of truly, folks, anything at all.
Oh,
I love this lid you've given yourself, Corinne. It's
Oh,
beautiful.
thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
it's
you
really
so
nice.
much.
I have from Borabish member Lou Gonzalez. I have the suggestion: Fields of Gold.
ooh.
I thought you were gonna say Miss Bobbit. Fields of Gold.
Oh,
Fields
yes,
of
Miss
Gold.
Bobbit was first.
Well,
I don't think that was a
that's in
suggestion.
No, that
reference
was
to
I think
slash
that
the
was-
tip. That's in
Yeah,
reference to
that's a slash
the
the
tip.
tip. Yeah.
We're sticking with Fields of Gold. We're sticking with Fields of Gold. All right,
Okay.
thank
Thank
you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Borabish.
Jeremy.
Yeah.
Where are you?
I'm right here. I'm just taking it all in.
Where?
Babe, come over here.
I'm trying.
Can you see my hands? I'm putting my hands up.
Oh my god. Okay, there you are.
Okay,
Okay.
come over here.
Hey,
Hi.
hey, babe.
This is so
So-
nice.
It is, but like, why'd you drag me out here? It's really isolated.
Yeah, I just thought, we've been cooped up. Ugh, I can't
All of it.
speak.
I
We've been
know, it's
cooped
all
up in that little one bedroom. I just wanted to get away. This cornfield has meant a lot to me over the years. It's my grandpa's cornfield, and I wanted to bring you out here and just take it all in.
Okay, I mean, it smells like corn.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's nice.
Hey, look.
I like it. No, it's nice.
Did you see this? This is Peter. It's a scarecrow.
Oh,
It's been in the family for generations. Beautiful head of hair on the scarecrow, wouldn't you say?
his hair looks real.
Yeah,
like-
well,
Is this human
Mhm.
hair?
yeah, it's human hair. It's not weird though. Wigs are made of human hair. My grandma was a wig maker. They used to come from all over to get grandma's wigs. Bernadette Peters, Ethel Merman. Anyone that's playing Gypsy Mama Rose. It's like they're getting a wig from my grandma. I'll tell you that right now. So yeah, the scarecrow that's genuine human hair. It's beautiful.
Yeah. It's I don't want to just like shit on like your heritage or anything.
Please don't. Please
I
don't.
don't want to.
It's okay.
I
I
don't
know.
want to at all, but like I might
Mm-hmm.
have to. This is creepy. This the
Babe.
scarecrow with real hair, and like honestly, your grandmother did beautiful work as a woman who wears wigs. I can say that
Yes.
she did.
I was
really
gonna
good.
say you have wigs. The scarecrow has a wig.
Okay, is it getting closer to me? Is it
So-
smelling me?
Okay, babe. It is. I don't think it's smelling you. It's a scarecrow with a human hair. Sometimes the wind pushes it fro.
Okay, it
Let's take
completely went fro.
Okay. Hold on a second. Cousin Jeffrey, how long have you been in that scarecrow? Are you joking me right now?
I'm not joking you right now.
You are absolutely joking me. How long have you
This
been
is your
in Grandma's
cousin?
wig? This is my
Yeah.
cousin, and he's a little troublemaker.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Hi, so nice to meet you.
What is on your
Nice to meet you.
hands? What is that?
It's hair gum.
Hair gum? Have you been to Great Grandma's hair gum stash?
Yeah, she had
Mr.
good
Jeffrey,
stuff in there.
you are going to be in so much trouble. Where did you even put the scarecrow? Where is the scarecrow?
I repurposed him to make a costume.
That scarecrow has been in this family for 80 years, Cousin Jeffrey.
Scarecrows are heritage. I know.
Heritage. Are you making a wig joke? This is no time for joking. All right?
It wasn't deliberate, but I'm proud of it.
I came up here with my girlfriend to have a nice time. Were you watching us while we fucked?
No,
I knew we shouldn't have fucked outside.
I think it was okay that we fucked outside. We shouldn't have
obviously it
expected a
wasn't.
cousin.
look,
Obviously,
it's
it
okay
wasn't
that you.
okay.
It is okay that you fucked outside.
Yeah, and it's not okay that you watched.
That's fair.
Okay,
That's
I think
more
I'm
than
ready.
fair.
This is why I haven't been outside. I think I need to go back to the apartment.
Okay.
Borabish.
Yeah, I think the new album is going to be good. I know I still have a couple of instrumental tracks to lay down, but I think this is maybe the best one I've done since 10 Summoner's Tales.
Oh, hell yeah. I think it's very good. You should be proud of yourself. If you wanted to take a vacation after you're done, it would
are you giving me, Sting, permission to take a vacation?
Yes, okay, I am. I'm giving you permission. Look,
Look, Steve, you're my manager, okay?
Mhm.
Like, it's cool. Like, I like that you advise me on stuff, but, like, I'm not submitting PTO to you.
Okay, well, you ought to, because if you don't submit PTO to me, I won't pay you for the days you're out. Okay? An artistic manager should treat their employees the same way as a manager at a fucking bookstore or a grocery store or a department.
Please, name a third business so I understand you better.
A department store.
Oh, really? That really filled it in for me.
You're welcome.
Steve, the whole reason I've become an artist, right? The whole
Mhm.
reason. So I don't have to participate in the rat race, 9 to 5, subway cars. I wrote a song about it. It's called Synchronicity 2.
Yeah, you wrote that one. Good job.
Stairs into the distance. So, I feel like the more you try to be like the HR department of my life, the more resistant I have to be to it.
Okay, well, you really shouldn't be resistant. It's a bit insubordinate. But fine, you don't like me as a manager, you don't like my management style, then you can submit a complaint. All right, I set up a Google form for you to submit.
What? This is the opposite of what I'm seeking from you, Steve.
Well, fuck off then.
You just handed me a piece of paper that says 1 demerit.
Yeah.
You could have said that out loud, Steve.
No, it's not appropriate to say it out loud. It causes tension. You can reprimand someone. Look, reprimanding is like a whole other thing,
This is why the police broke up. Stuart Copeland was always like, let's have a conference call. No.
Okay, well, maybe I should get Stuart Copeland on the phone,
Good luck! Have you heard his voice? It's shite!
Oh, I haven't heard his voice. I don't care. Does he follow instructions?
What's he gonna do? Just drum? You're gonna get just an album of just drumming?
Oh, don't shit on that. That could be good. It could be
Could be.
good.
But that's not what I do. I do music from the 1640s on a mandolin.
Steve, okay, I'm sorry to interrupt. Am I interrupting anything? Hi, it's me, Elton John.
Oh my god.
Elton, good to
Steve-
see you.
Good to
Nice
see
to
you,
meet
Sting.
you.
How you doing? I just wanted to say, Ringo hasn't been. He's been emptying the coffee pot out there, sucking down all the coffee, and he's not making any new coffee. Can I file a complaint here? I got to get back to me work, but I wanted to file a complaint with you, HR.
Yeah, here,
proper.
let me slip you a note with the hyperlink for the Google form that you can fill out.
Okay, a note with the hyperlink. Oh, great. Written down on a piece of paper. A very long hyperlink. Great. This will be
Yeah.
perfect. Okay, I'll
Enjoy.
fill out that Google form right away. Thank you. And you
Please
got my note
do.
about mental health day tomorrow?
Yes, I did, and thank you for submitting it in advance.
Thank you. Okay, good luck, Sting.
If Elton John can do it, why can't you?
I just saw him. He just walked over and he punched a time card.
Yeah. God
What the
bless
fuck?
him.
What
He's
Mickey
punctual
Mouse
as hell.
operation are you running, Steve?
Oh, I'm running a good operation. You know, if I were running a factory,
Hey Steve, it's me, Ari Styles. Listen, I got a birthday card going around the office for dead Freddie Mercury. You mind signing it? You mind signing it? Oh, Sting, hi. How you doing?
Harry, how are you?
You want to sign it too?
Yeah, I'll sign it. I really like your girdle
Thank
that
you.
you're wearing.
Thank you so much. It really keeps everything in place, and I like how it looks on me.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yep. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah,
All
thank
right.
you.
Great.
Okay.
So, I guess we'll all see you in the break room for cake
Yes.
and biscuits.
Yeah,
Biscuits and cake?
I've lied to his late wife, or no, not his late wife, his widow.
Do you know
He
who
wasn't
Freddie
married.
Mercury?
I'm so sorry.
Ivan,
shit.
thanks for coming. Thanks for coming
Okay.
to the conference. Thanks for coming to the conference room. Okay, so dead Freddie Mercury is going to be here any minute. Okay, so we're all going to hide. It's going to be a little bit of a surprise party. Okay. By the way, you know me, the front man of Oasis. So if we can all just.
Liam and or Noel Gallagher.
Yeah, I'm one of those. Okay, so everyone crouch down, and when dead Freddie Mercury comes around the corner, we'll all yell surprise, and then we'll give him the card and the cake. Okay? So we'll all
He thinks he's here for a job interview. Can you believe it?
That is crazy. It's crazy that he thinks he's here for a job interview and he works here because that's why we filled out the card for him. And also he's dead. And also he's dead.
It's all a wreck.
I don't think I ever realized you manage a really impressive roster of legends.
Yeah, it's almost like I know what I'm doing.
All right, shit.
Oh.
Borabish.
Okay, girls. I won't come if you don't come.
Are we doing this? Are we doing
I think
this?
we're doing this. We have
How
to
long do we think we're gonna last? How long do we think we're gonna last?
I don't know. I give myself like. Go ahead.
I'm just saying, I'm down for it. I will sign the paper, and I will not come.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Great. I think I'm gonna like try to do this for like a good 34 years.
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna not come for 34 years.
Tanya, that's too long.
I don't know. We're doing it, right? We might as well just do it. Shut up. We're doing it.
Oh, I thought
Yeah,
it was
what
like
kind
one
of-
of those where it was like a week. Like we go a week without just like blowing our clits.
Yeah, I thought-
it's like a dry January, but with
Yeah. I felt like
I
3
mean-
weeks in, we'd be like, oh my God, I was on my exercise bike and I lost control.
Yeah, I was doing
30
laundry and it just florp.
What kind of life do you want to lead 34 years without coming?
I don't know. I'm honestly shocked that like how are you guys coming like that? Just doing your laundry and just coming?
Can we get more bread?
Yes, please.
Oh my god, I'm so glad somebody asked for it. I didn't want to be that bitch.
We've been sitting here with a bunch of butter and no bread for so long. Shit.
Oh my god. If I have more bread though, I'm gonna go.
Shut up. No, you can't. We
You have
can't.
to try.
If I have more bread, I'm just gonna come so hard.
Okay, but we are trying right now to not come. Like, and whoever,
trying.
and like, maybe let's put some money on it, right? So it's like
Okay.
whoever goes the longest gets like $100. I don't know, something crazy.
I put down my entire life savings.
Jesus
Tanya!
Christ, Tanya.
Too much money, Tanya.
No,
Tanya.
yeah, my entire life savings, and that.
Well, no one's gonna match that.
Yeah.
I don't care. I don't care that I have saved like $35,000 so far. So
That's good. Good for you.
that's what I'm
honestly.
doing. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I like.
I almost
Really,
said that was a year's salary, but then I got sad.
We're not talking about work today, okay? We're talking about
Yeah,
coming.
we're
We're talking about
not.
coming and not coming. We're not talking about
Girls,
work today.
if we get into the minutia of our day jobs, I swear to
Oh.
God.
Okay.
cannot.
I feel like we're on a spectrum here, and you are too crazy for one reason, and you are too crazy for another reason. You're not gonna last.
And you're somewhere in between.
Yeah. I
I
feel
will
like
last, but I don't think 34 years is a reasonable amount of time to set.
you said if someone talks about the minutia of work, you're gonna blow. So I don't think you're gonna last.
There are certain frequencies. If someone starts to speak in Fibonacci's number, there's just a frequency that really makes my pussy quake.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 11.
You're gonna lose. You're gonna lose. You're gonna.
19.
God.
Oh my god, that's her. That's
I
her.
know. I
Okay.
just pre-came.
Okay. Are we not counting pre-cum? Are we not?
No.
Okay. All right.
I don't think
I
we
don't
should. I
know.
don't think we should.
Okay. All right. Then we won't. Then we won't. But like, good luck pre-coming and then not full coming. Honestly,
I
good
just
luck.
did it. I have
Okay.
I have control over my instrument.
Okay.
You're gonna pop your eyeballs out doing that
Okay.
Which one?
if you pre-cum but don't cum.
Oh.
That's not bread. That's crackers.
Yeah, sir.
Can you believe he tried to bring us crackers?
That is so insane.
Oyster crackers and that.
I'm not putting
Where the
butter
fuck
on
are
an oyster cracker.
No.
we? Get
Oh,
out of
that was-
here. Oh my god.
Okay. So we're not coming for like a month. If you want to go farther,
I'm
go
gonna
for
keep
it.
going.
But
I'm gonna
a
keep
month.
going because I love to commit. I love to commit to things. Like that's honestly how I get things done.
Tanya,
That's what I
if the
have
three
to
of
say.
us
That's
come, then you win. And if that happens before 34 years, then you can, as soon as you win, you can come.
No,
Yeah,
because
you're
I'll know. I'll feel really like I didn't achieve my goal. Once I set a goal, I have to see it through. So March 11th, 2055.
You know what? Don't say too many numbers.
Oh my god.
Oh gosh.
Why are you so fucking horny?
I'm not horny. I'm trying not to come.
Okay.
Weirdo.
Babe, what's this?
Mhm.
What's this date? Today is on the calendar. It's been circled a shit ton of times.
Oh my god. What
It's
is the
March
date?
11th. It's March 11th.
What's the year?
Babe,
Yeah.
you got to start knowing what year it is, babe.
Tell me
Yeah,
the
keep telling
fucking
you.
year, Devin. Tell me the goddamn
2055. What's happening? I've never seen this before.
It was just a pre-cum.
Well, I won.
Ugh.
How did you win?
How did
you
you
win?
You didn't come?
Because I just really sat on it for 34 years. Can you believe? I can't believe that we just all really let our grays go. I think it's beautiful. And I think it
Yeah,
speaks
yeah.
to our sisterhood.
It really does.
I think it's
It really does.
nice.
I'm blown away that you did not come one bit.
This is crazy. I thought I was going to come first.
Yeah, you almost came 3 times at that brunch.
Yeah, that's what I thought was going to happen.
Well,
Also,
congrats on your third.
I just need to just reiterate, we all look great.
We look really good. We look
like
really
sexy,
good.
like
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And like, has anyone had work done?
Not at the
Oh,
table.
Not at the table.
Bread.
Sir, take the bread and run, sir. Take the bread and run.
Take the bread. Take the bread. No.
So Maritza, how's your job going?
I got a raise.
Borabish.
That's fiction. That's not true.
Harvest is looking good this year.
Mm.
Say we're gonna pull in about 50 more bales than last year.
Oh
yeah. Seem a little down, Gerald. Something got to your mind?
Just I don't know if we're in an ethical industry. You know, I
understand what you're saying.
We got a lot of people to move west for this, and I feel.
Well, we got a lot of people to move west, but we also gave a lot of people jobs. You know, is there any ethical industry under capitalism? What could we be doing with ourselves right now that you consider ethical, Gerald?
Well, I don't know. That's the thing. You know, that's why this is just like an existential quandary and not something I'm acting on. You know, I just feel bad.
You sad you never became an artist?
Yeah. Yeah, actually, that's exactly it. God damn it. What the hell? That's the feeling that's been living under my skin this whole fucking time.
I gotta say, I love this passion that's just come out of you. You know, you've been down all month. I didn't know what was going on. I just figured, you know, Gerald's been doing a lot of work. But I said artist, and passion just sprang from you.
I feel like a different person. You know?
Gerald, leave the farm.
Oh,
go do your performance art.
Me? Isn't it too late?
Gerald, it's never too late to follow your passions, you know?
Really?
Yeah.
We cut to Juilliard. So I've taken a look at your resume, and it seems like it's a lot of farming, a lot of hoe work.
Yeah.
This is the distinguished Juilliard performance art panel, and if you want to study with us, you've got to show us something other than agriculture.
Oh, buddy, I got art up my sleeves. Okay?
Well, I speak for us all when I say we'd love to see it.
All right. Well, my whole work is basically choreography. Go up and down a row. You go up and down a row. You go up and down a row. And then you toss the hay. And then you toss the hay. And then you toss the hay. And that's a little dance.
Marina Abramovich is about to speak.
Brilliant. That was the most brilliant thing I've ever seen in my life.
She hasn't spoken in 34 years.
That was the most beautiful fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. I'm currently leaking from my vagina right now. I'm currently leaking liquid. I'm leaking liquid from my vagina right now.
I'm sorry, I didn't know she was like this.
Yeah, I've actually never heard her speak before.
Yeah,
she's my roommate. I've never heard her speak before. This is getting really, actually, this is kind of spreading all over this bench we're sitting on.
Oh, God.
Do you have like a bounty?
Just hit that hay, maybe?
Don't clean it up.
It's that hay.
And
Don't clean it up.
handkerchief.
Don't clean it
Nope.
up because you know why? Because you know why don't clean it up? Because it is representative of how I feel about everything you just did. And we should all be licking it up.
It's
think we
up
should
to
go to a
our knees. I
doctor.
think we do need to clean it up.
No, we're not gonna clean it up. It's a lot. It is a lot because I've been holding it in for such a long time.
Yeah.
Gerald,
you-
if we get out of this, you have a full ride to Juilliard.
A full ride to Juilliard. You know what? You take you need to be straight to the MoMA, straight to the Guggenheim, straight to whatever art you want to do. That is if you can escape my cum.
Well, it's been 34 years and you're back. How was it in the big city?
Oh, it was pretty good overall, but it's wetter than here. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's a joke about how California has drought and New York has rain, but also my talents made people horny.
Oh, can you think you can show me a little bit of those talents?
Yeah. Okay, this is the dance that got me in. So you go up the row, and you go up the row, and you go up the row, and then you toss the hay, and then you toss the hay, and then you toss the hay.
Moo.
That's at the grocery store. Wow. I know I haven't paid for it yet, but the produce here is incredible this year.
Thank you.
Hats off to whatever farmer made this. This is amazing.
Yeah.
So juicy and huge. Also, it's way bigger than normal.
Mm-hmm. The fertilizer for it's real good. Mm-hmm.
Semen.
Yeah.
It's mine, actually.
Sting.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
I heard you got
didn't
broiled
know
in an HR nightmare.
Oh, you would not believe it. I just got out of my NDA. So I can finally talk about the job. But I still have a non-compete clause, so it's really been a nightmare.
I've never really understood what that was.
that. Same.
I can't get a job being Sting for 18 months.
Oh my god, wait, is that dead Freddie Mercury behind you?
Oh.
my-
Yeah.
Happy birthday!
You remembered.
That's our show! I thought that was a fucking delight.
That was so funny.
had a
I do want
blast.
people to know that I don't drink. I'm not drunk. But I did eat a lot of spaghetti right before our set.
It really showed.
Thank you.
Do you think that people think you're drunk right now?
There was a moment where I was like, Maritza, what are you doing? I don't remember what moment it was.
It was a delight.
Oh, good. Thank goodness.
So many celebrity cameos.
Mm-hmm.
Certainly didn't expect
British
Freddie
accent.
Mercury's corpse to wave at us, but I'm so glad.
Yeah.
God bless Freddie
He made a
Mercury,
choice.
of course.
He made a strong choice.
Mm-hmm.
Strong
Love that
choice.
for him.
You know what I think that that set deserved?
A little
A
tip.
round of
Getting us
applause.
fucking paid, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, throw
sure.
some Balzini's in there.
Flash the tip.
Pay us. Fucking
The
pay
tip,
us.
the whole kit and caboodle. Fucking pay us. Thank you, Kurt. Yeah, well, Squirrel Comedy Theater, one of our values is passing
Hang us.
passing what we make on to the artists, which is ourselves. I don't know, something like that.
For this show, it's ourselves.
It is.
For this
For the
particular
next
show, it's
show, it won't be
It's them.
ourselves.
let's talk about what this next show is for a minute. Oh my god!
It's really fun.
So at 9:30, there's a show called Alternate Movie History. someone known as the Movie Maestro, who may or may not be David Blovband, has actually brought. Oh, there it is. It's actually brought the screenplay of a lost movie to the earth, and we are going to read it. And what actually happened is that a bunch of comedians, Exquisite Corpse style, 3 pages at a time, wrote a 1986 screenplay of a Robert Zemeckis directed version of Fantastic Four, which is very crazy. And it's going to be super fun, and I can't wait.
I can't wait.
I wrote some pages. Patrick, you wrote some pages?
I wrote some pages.
Hell yeah.
Patrick, did you try to make it like super funny like a sketch?
I tried to make it really serious like a movie.
Yeah, me too. I tried to make it a good movie.
Yeah, me too.
Well, but sometimes you get like the previous pages and you're like, well, this has just completely gone off the rails. I was like, I'm planting the seeds for a good ass Fantastic Four movie because I don't know if y'all know this, but we haven't had one yet.
How dare you say
true.
to Chris
I didn't know
Evans and Jessica
I know.
Alba.
And Michael Chiklis.
Yeah.
I will say, and no spoilers, but the 3 previous pages that I got to see didn't have any of the Fantastic Four in them. So I was like very purposely put the Fantastic Four into it.
I hope they don't show up until the last 5 pages.
I think
they're in my pages.
I think you might see a fun big chunk where the Fantastic Four is not involved at all.
Oh, I'm curious now.
I love
That's
that.
what happens when some of the people doing the project are agents of chaos.
Yes.
And that sounds very fun.
Yes, yes, yes.
What say we do another improv set?
Yeah.
I'll
That's a
do
really
it.
good idea.
That's kind of fun,
That's a
right?
really
I'd be
good
up
idea.
for it if we
Yeah.
wanted
Do you have a really
to.
good idea?
No, I said that was a really good idea. And Michael's not the only one with cool sunglasses.
Oh, shit.
Mm.
Where did mine even go? Oh, here they are. Oh,
We all just have sunglasses
let's
readily.
do it.
I hate to upstage, but
How dare you?
Can you believe we all had sweet, sweet shades at the ready?
kind of wild. Oh, my eyes
It
are
is.
watering.
Folks, we need
Watering
these cool
your
cats
drum.
need a suggestion for this these next 20-some minutes of improv.
Suggestion, please. New
Perfect.
wine.
New
wine.
I love
Wow.
that.
Thank you.
My favorite suggestion I've ever heard. Thank you, new wine.
I've got new wine, I got it.
New wine.
So this is our Cabernet, and it comes highly recommended. It's from California, so I'll pour you a little bit.
Sorry, this is such a crazy question. Is it new?
This wine is of a recent vintage. It's from 2018.
Wow. Babe, I'm so sorry. I know you get impatient with me about this, but
I hate it, but I love you, so.
sir, I think you need to rethink your perception of what the word new means, because last time I checked, 2018 was 3 ass years ago.
Okay. Well, we do have some more.
President then.
See? Okay, babe. See? So this time she's on my side.
True. Very funny. You have a very fun interplay between the two of you. We have some more recent vintages. I did uncork this bottle, so in that sense it was new, but I understand what you're saying. I can get you a wine from this year. The vintage isn't as highly recommended, but it will be a 2020 wine.
Oh, God bless.
I'm sorry. Can we check our calendars?
Oh my god.
Because I'm pretty sure you just said you'd get us a vintage from this year, and then you said that the wine was from 2020. And babe, I'm having a hard time like reconciling those two factoids.
No, I
Very
hate it, but I feel ya. I agree is the thing.
And I know you hate it, and I love you, and that's part of just.
Seems like you really hate it. So unfortunately, we don't have any 2021 vintages. It is winter, so none have come in from this year.
All right, I'll have a diet squirt.
And I'll have a Fanta.
Okay, a diet squirt for the gentleman. A diet squirt for the gentleman, and a grape Fanta for the lady. And I will take this bottle of wine. Fanta. And I'll take this bottle of wine back to the kitchen. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Look, I just, when, can you imagine being served a chicken from last year?
No.
I'm not fucking around here, babe.
No, I know. Look,
I don't want to get sick.
Looking out for us.
Yeah, I gotta look out for us because if it applies to chicken, it applies to everything.
No, absolutely. Look, and I lose my patience. I get a little embarrassed. I get a little.
But you were really good with me. You were actually felt like we were really a united front. Just
okay. It really did. If I'm honest, usually when I lose my patience, it's kind of to be like the good cop and a good cop, bad cop thing. And as everyone knows, there's no such thing. So.
Totally. No, there isn't. It's all a facade. Ugh. I knew you were my soulmate.
Oh my gosh. I'm so glad. I'm so glad we found each other, despite all odds, despite our former spouses. We found each other.
My old wife was so stupid.
Mm-hmm.
She wanted to wear her grandmother's ring as her wedding ring.
Ew.
I was like, that is ancient. You are going to get so sick.
Mm-hmm. Truly. The metal from a ring like that will absolutely eat into your skin. It will
spoiled
eat into it. You'll spoil. You're
spoiled for decades.
Poo.
That's why I have you change out your ring every couple days.
Thank you. And I love each and every one. Oh, I was wearing a ring? Okay, well. Oh, I love you.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. I'm so sorry, but I'm so silly. I was really flustered when I was taking your drink orders. And I unfortunately regret to inform you that I have been told we do not have Diet Squirt. No one in the kitchen has ever heard of Diet Squirt. We're not even, we don't know what that is. We don't have it, certainly.
Here's a weird question. What would make you flustered?
Yeah, what about that would turn you around and confuse you?
Well, if I'm going to
he was taking our drink order and got flustered.
I know.
All right.
No.
I'm going to be perfectly honest. The two of you have made me very uncomfortable.
Who dares disturb the wine queen of Fogo de Chao?
I'm sorry, wine queen. But they said they can't take the bottle of wine. I'm so sorry. I beg your forgiveness. They want a Diet Squirt.
Drink the bottle. Because that wine did not... Drink it. Drink it.
The whole bottle,
I
queen.
lactated that wine from my own teat in 2018. Someone needs to drink it.
I'm gonna be drunk for the rest of my shift.
I don't give a flying fuck.
Yes, my queen. Yes, my queen.
Now, what the hell did they want to drink? A grape Fanta? I just gotta add a little fizzy bit to that one. What was the other thing?
Yes. A Diet Squirt, my queen.
I haven't diet squirted in 34 years. I don't know how to anymore. tell them they have to get something else.
Okay,
Go.
of course, my queen. Of course. Ow! Ow! Oh.
Well, you could always try for a fresca if you want.
You know what? You're right. I've been really unreasonable.
Oh, you see
I'll
how
have a-
sweet he is?
I'll have a fresca.
Just so you know,
Sorry, the black cherry type of the black cherry
Sure.
style of fresca.
I just want to let you know if I'm acting a little weird, it's because I ate a lot of pasta just now. So
Oh, is that why?
That makes sense.
That would make me act like this, right? So
Well, it had to be something because, like, we're
Yeah.
being normal. I'm sure what's going on in the kitchen is just as normal as we're being. So
Hey,
it
it's
had
the
to be something
kitchen.
like pasta.
yeah, it was a big bowl of pasta.
No,
A
it
black-
makes sense to me. You've been on your feet all day. You had a big bowl of pasta. There's
Yeah.
tomato. There's all that
Yeah.
starch. It'll
It's
get you.
acid. It's starch. There's
It's salt. It's
cheese.
fat. It's acid. It's heat. Oh my
There
god.
was heat. There was heat.
Yeah.
So what was it? A black cherry
Black cherry fresca.
fresco. Okay, I'll get that right now. And no more pasta for me. This will be that, and that will be enough.
Oh,
You know,
so
babe, I don't like to be judgmental of people, but
Mhm.
that guy's weird.
No, I know. I know. There's something
He's
wrong.
probably the weirdest kind of presence sort of in
whole
this building. I
Where
bet.
is she? Where is she? I've searched for her for many years. Where's the wine queen? I know she's here. Ha! I have a sword!
Okay.
You have a sword in your faces. You're not acting very scared. Where's the wine queen? I've tracked her all the way from Europe.
How dare you? You know,
This is nuts of you.
You had those sunglasses quite ready for a dinner at night at a restaurant.
This is nuts for you to have done, and that sword that you are putting in my face looks of an age, if you know what I mean.
that
It's
thing will
from
give you
1980s.
tetanus.
It's the only blade forged in steel hot enough to cut off the wine queen's head. Now where is she?
So we're patrons. You are so old and disgusting that you don't know that there's a culture of restaurants now. So we don't know what happens back there. We just know what happens out here. So I
back
think you need to
there.
go back there and maybe you'll find what you're looking for. You
I'm
old
And I'll
thing.
settle with you later.
That sword was a fucking.
That sword was gross. Did you see that there was rust? I'm going to get ill.
Oh yeah, no. Honestly, there was like a a dullness to. Well, I don't know. I hated it.
I hated it.
To think that we're supposed to eat dinner.
I mean, you know, and I've been looking at this menu. There are so many times the word aged is in here.
Aged pecorino.
Oh, can you imagine, honey?
No, give me that.
Absolutely. Get the fuck out of here. So, there is new potatoes on the menu, so I will be getting those.
Oh my god.
And, frankly, babe, it might be, you know, Fresca and Spuds tonight for me.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I think I'm getting a. Oh, hello.
Here's your black cherry fresca.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
You are so sleepy.
You know,
It's this
pasta do
pasta.
that to you. Yeah. I keep throwing up too much pasta.
You know what? That is not something to say to people that you're waiting on. I'm so sorry.
No.
Can you get your
Sorry,
face
too.
away from us?
Oh,
I'm sorry too.
Oh, I think back.
you're sorry.
Just truly
No,
back.
no. Oh,
She's
God.
back
Oh, no.
there.
Oh, no.
She's
Babe.
back.
Please don't.
Babe,
Oh, God.
baby's
She
between
made me
us.
drink it.
I know.
She made me
Oh,
drink
oh,
it.
oh, oh.
Ow! 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 Ow!
Get back
Ow!
up, man! Back
Ow!
up!
Ooh,
Oh! Take me home. Take me out of this place.
Did you see a man with a sword?
A man with a sword? What did he look like? Did he have an
He looked-
amulet?
Yes, he had an amulet. He looked a little like you.
I gotta go. He looked at me. I gotta
A
go.
little. I meant it as a
Um,
compliment, but no.
Yeah, no, I know. Do you think at some point tonight
Mm-hmm.
he will take our dinner order? Or
Absolutely not. No.
no? Okay, yeah, okay. Babe, I
Yeah.
think we should go, maybe.
Yeah.
Borabish.
Okay, so you're just gonna take the glass and you're gonna stick your nose into it and really give it a smell. Yeah. So you're smelling a little bit of vegetables. You're smelling wood.
I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Yeah. Hi. Yes, Stephanie. You've had a lot of questions tonight.
Yeah. I can't get my nose into my glass.
Okay.
Ah!
I hate to. I was just watching you because I can't look away because you have so many questions and issues.
Mhm.
It felt like to me that it's just like this. So put your nose into it. You have a lovely nose. No,
Thank
okay.
you so much.
So
I just had it
yeah.
done. I had it
that's so
done
special. That's nice. It looks
because
great. You
it
did a
looked
really good job.
all over the place. And so
Okay.
I saved up and had it done. So thank you. That really means a lot that you would say that. I'm
That's
taking
wonderful.
this class by myself. I see a lot of people are here with friends, but I'm taking it by myself.
Yes, yes. Well, it was the couples wine course.
I
I
don't
know that you.
register the word couples.
I know that you signed in with a Peter, and as we all know, because you keep telling us, that was a fake person. So
It was.
just take the wine. So
It was
right now
fake.
you're putting
It
your
wasn't.
yeah. We know. You put your mouth in it. So nope. Okay. How about you don't need to smell the wine? Okay. So has everyone smelled the wine? What we're gonna do now is we're gonna sip it, and when you sip it, you're gonna try to draw it into your mouth. Okay. So you kind of like use your mouth to suck. Okay. Mm-hmm. Fun. Okay, so everyone, this is to everyone else. Suck it in. Yes, Stephanie.
So I did that. It doesn't really taste good.
I hate to say.
So you're all set for your rhinoplasty.
I'm really excited.
But I do have, I have some maybe possibly discouraging news.
Oh no.
And that is the rhinoplasty is not going to help how stupid you are.
Oh, but it'll help the rhinos, right?
Oh shit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna work on your nose. And I'm gonna give you plastic surgery.
Okay,
It's
great.
gonna be the shape of nose that we've
Okay.
previously discussed. Do you understand
Perfect.
this?
And okay, and then
Hello.
am I paying? Am I?
How many fingers?
This many.
All right. Okay. All right.
I got
Angelo, are you almost done in my kitchen? I'm gotta start on the lasagna, Angelo. Are you almost done in my kitchen? Hi.
Yeah. I'm almost done. I just got to do a little, back alley, procedure.
Yeah, back alley in my kitchen. Okay, great. We'll finish up the procedure. Darling, you look wonderful. I don't want to talk you out of anything, but you got the face of an angel. Okay, goodbye.
Thank you so much. It is so progressive of you to have a male nurse. I love that. It's really nice.
You know what? I'm gonna let you. Yeah, thank you. Okay, so so you're gonna have a new nose. I think you're gonna be very happy with the nose, but like someone is still gonna have to teach you how to like drink out of cups and such. Yes, you, the only person here.
So, is the nose job and the rhinoplasty do I have to pay for them separately? I have to pay for both of them separately?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, good.
Yeah, you
Great.
do.
That's perfect. Okay. Fantastic. I'm ready for that.
All right, great. So the only thing that it's going to do for you is change the shape of your nose.
Perfect. Yeah, I can afford it. I work in finance, so this is great.
Truly, how?
I don't know.
You work with numbers?
Mhm. Sure.
Just color me dubious. But all right, okay, great.
Thank you.
Angelo! Angelo!
It's about to happen.
No, someone took a shit in the top tank of the toilet.
I didn't flush. I thought I flushed. Oh my god, that's so embarrassing. Now you know that I
You don't know
did.
where to take shits.
Now you.
This is one of the things the rhinoplasty not gonna fix for you. You're gonna have a new nose when this is over, and you're still gonna be giving accidental upper deckers.
Okay. Oh, will it be extra to fix that?
So, okay, cool. So it's already weird that I'm gonna fix your nose in this pizza shop. I can't do brain surgery, okay?
Okay. But like,
I don't know quite enough about the frontal cortex to really, noodle around in there.
what does
But I do
my
know my way
nose
around the
have
nose.
to do with my brain? Are you a real doctor? Just kidding.
Great. So lie down on this pizza counter. Pizza slicer?
Oh yeah, here you go.
Thanks. All right.
Who was that?
That's my nurse.
Oh.
I have multiple nurses. I know you like the progressiveness of the male nurse. But I also have female nurses, all genders. Several non-binary nurses. Ricolt.
Yep.
Thank you. All right, now we'll get to the surgery. Scalpel.
Yeah, I just realized I handed you cheese. Can you believe it?
Oh, yeah, that's what I asked for.
Yeah, it took me a second though.
I wanted cheese. She wanted cheese. She didn't say so, but I could tell.
Yeah,
I always want cheese.
me too.
Oh my god! Ow! Oh my! Ow! Ow! Ah! My face! Oh my god!
Italian ice. Can I get an Italian ice?
Give him some Italian ice.
Italian ice. Stat.
Okay, I'm getting it. Do you want lemon?
Yeah, you know what? Do you have Bing cherry?
Yeah.
Bing cherry will be good. Thank you.
Welcome.
All right. That's gonna numb you up good. That's gonna numb you up real good. Okay.
No gauze or anything? Oh my god.
Thank you for questioning the reality of what's just happened. Gauze is really where it went off the rails. Gauze.
Borabish.
It's true.
Oh my god.
So I just wanted to give you these glasses, they were your grandma's, and I think they would be really nice in your new place. So,
Oh, thank you.
and it's really exciting. When my mom gave those to me, I dreamt about all the parties I would have, and we had them over the years. Your dad and I had a lot of fun times with those glasses, and I'm just so excited to be giving them to you now.
Oh, that's really sweet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put them away.
Great.
You could.
The drive down here was crazy. I don't mean to stop you. Put them away. Put them away.
Oh yeah, I will. It
The
was.
drive
Did you
down.
drive by the
Yeah.
buffalo?
We didn't see any buffalo, but I'll tell you, we saw an old man in a bunch of armor holding a sword. He ran right by the car. We almost hit him. It was really something. It was really crazy.
That sounds like a fucking nightmare.
It was. I
Sorry
mean,
to
we didn't
swear,
hit him.
Mom.
Thank God.
No.
Hey, you're what? 28 now? You can swear in front of your mom.
Thank you. It doesn't feel like it, but yeah.
Put them away.
gonna
Put them
bury-
away.
I am. I'm
Hmm?
putting them away. I'm gonna bury them. Gotta keep them away, I could get sick using them. And if I leave them out and about, someone else might use them. They're beautiful. Thank you. But they're old as hell.
You're not what? You're not
What?
burying my mother's glasses. I
You
just
have a
drove
sword
4
somewhere?
hours and almost to be those glasses. You're not going to bury them. What are you talking about? You're going to bury those glasses because they're old?
Oh, you're getting
They're
mad.
fine. What?
You're getting mad.
Yeah, I'm getting really mad.
I meant to tag Maritza. Mom, just because I turned 18 doesn't mean you can just put me in the fucking ground.
You gotta go. You make me sick.
What?
You make me sick.
I make you sick?
I'm so sorry, but honey, you do have to go into the ground. And here's the thing, Mom is gonna dig for you, and it turns out that she digs in a really interesting way
Yeah.
that some people find artistic. Honey,
You want to see me
you
dig
could,
your
you could dig that
hole?
grave.
Let's see
Okay.
it.
Okay, and so you hope and you shovel, shovel, then you toss it. You toss it. You toss it. And you toss that dirt. Oh.
Hey, neighbors.
And that's our show! Truly one for the books.
Mm-hmm. I think so.
Oh my god.
So fun. We came so hard. There was so much digging. Corinne
And
tagged out the wrong person.
My brain didn't want to do the work to try to make it work out.
Mm-mm.
But I
Yeah.
loved that you were like, no, I'm not gonna play this scene. I want to
I'm gonna
just
do
say
what
what
I
I
meant
meant
to
to
do."
do. I really
Yeah.
applaud that.
Mm.
Genuinely.
Thank you.
That was really great.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Folks, that's another Borabish show for another Thursday night. Stick around. 9:30. We are going to have alternate movie history. It's going to be a table read of a Fantastic Four movie that's way better than the Fantastic Four movies that actually exist. Then on Saturday at 6, please join us for a 7+ hour marathon of all of some of the greatest improv
A mega
teams
show, really.
It's a mega show.
Mhm.
D, then C, then mega show. Some of the best teams around. We're going to see so much improv, and then we're going to cap it off with sketch. A sketch cram, even that alone is an event because
Really?
people create an entire sketch show in a day, and now we're putting 6 hours of improv before it. I mean, it's going to be an absolute blast. And just another reminder to fucking pay us. Go to go.tickly.co/tip/the Squirrel NYC.
Tip.
Put the tip in. The whole
Slash
yeah,
that
slash that
Slash
tip.
that tip.
Slash that damn tip. And if you've got some left over, why don't you donate to the Squirrel Theatre itself? Go to thesquirrelnyc.com/donate. There's our very adorable little squirrel by the name of Lydia Ron Hubbard.
Yeah, Lydia.
Lydia.
There's little Lydia looking. That's Lydia when she was a baby.
She's so charismatic.
She really is.
Chibi Lydia. Yeah,
And she
expressive.
won't perform. She won't perform improv. She's like, no, I'm just the face. You know?
It's so annoying because she actually has so much joy on
It's
stage.
really good. Yeah.
She really does. And she's so supportive.
She's so supportive.
Yes. She would have kept me in the scene.
Yeah. But she keeps pushing Scientology, which is crazy.
That is a little crazy. That is a little crazy.
That is nuts.
But I've had worse from other teammates.
That's true.
That's true.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's name our troublesome teammates right now that we've had.
Elsie Bailey.
Lou Gonzalez.
Try to
I'll
make me sell oils.
So boils?
Sell oils. He tried
Oh,
to get me in a
yes.
multi-level marketing scheme.
Typical.
You know, Allie Gordon did that to me.
Ugh, terrible
She's
team.
trouble.
Mhm.
She's trouble.
Yeah.
I need to respond to an email from her.
Corinne, name a teammate you hate.
Oh my gosh, Zach Cherry.
Yeah.
Oh
Uh,
my goodness.
no.
Thumbs down. No way is he super funny and talented and very nice. Just a thumbs down all around.
Yeah.
Well, now that we've shit on 4 of the nicest, funniest people around, thank you so much for watching, everybody. We will see you right here next Thursday night. Please stick around for alternate movie history. Please come watch us Saturday night, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
Hello, and welcome to Alternate Movie History. Please support Squirrel Comedy Theatre and all the artists that are performing there. Go to their website and look up classes, and please donate into the tip link. Thank you very much. Now, let me talk about reality. I am your host. You may call me the Movie Maestro. I come from a dimension known as Earth 2.0, and I am its guardian. Recently, I noticed a thread in the space-time continuum was pulled, unraveling certain details from history and specifically targeting our dimension's most beloved movies. I know not for what reason, but it is my job as guardian to do what I must non-violently to protect our Earth's reality. So I've joined forces with the Pleektoids, an alien race whose movie studio notes are the best in the galaxy. And together we've gathered the funniest writers we could find and asked them to rewrite the script as best they can. This is the script we are presenting to you, The Fantastic Four. Now, let me introduce our cast. First up, please welcome Alexis Pereira.
Should I say hi or hi?
Yes, please say hi. Introduce yourself.
Hello.
Next,
Alexis
I would like
Pereira.
to introduce Lida Darmian. Lida hosts a podcast called Women's Alliance, which you can listen to on Apple Podcasts and Spotify.
Hello.
Nothing I do is plugged, but all right, this is fine.
Next, I would like to introduce James Dwyer. Yes, introduce yourself.
My name is James Dwyer. I'd like to plug
And next,
Functionally Dead is a really sick leftist satire zine.
And okay, and next, I would like to introduce Maya Deshmukh. You can
How do you do?
You can find
How do you do?
Oh yes. How do you do? How do you do? And last but not least,
Are you going to plug my socials? Just
I lost it in the chat. I'm so sorry.
it's Maya Desh, MAYADESH.
Thank you. And next, I would like to introduce Maggie Politi.
We're nailing it, guys.
She hosts a podcast on Radio Free Brooklyn called The Cool Kids Table. And she recently released a book called Dear Future Producer, a guide to creating your own content on Amazon.
Awesome. Thanks.
And this And and of course, last but not least, we'd like to introduce Big Rich Armstead.
Hey!
Thank you all for coming. This is our cast that will be reading the Fantastic Four as written by 30 comedians. Now, a little bit of history. On Earth 2.0, the Fantastic Four was released in theaters on this date, March 11th, 1986, and it was directed by Robert Zemeckis. This was Zemeckis' follow-up to Back to the Future, a movie with no known sequels. It was nominated for 10 Oscars at the 59th Academy Awards ceremony in 1987, and that night took home 7. Best Director, Best Screenplay, Best Adaptation, a category created this year. Best MTV Kiss, a category created the previous year. Best Visual Effects, Best Auditory Hallucinations, and Best Editing. Tonight, we try to bring that magic back to life. And now, we begin.
Thank you, Movie Maestro.
Thank you. Interior, Marvel 1 spacecraft. This is a Robert Zemeckis movie, so we open on a long tracking shot of the inside of a spacecraft. Lots of buttons and flashing lights as the camera pans further. We see pictures of our heroes and various life milestones. We see a photo of the 4 of them in front of a sign that says Ben's 38th birthday. Reed Richards, mid to late 30s, physicist, extremely awkward, often unaware of people's emotions, too serious. And Susan Storm, mid to late 30s, aerospace engineer, mission field leader, take charge attitude, have their arms around each other. Benjamin Grimm, pilot, tall and stocky, unshaven, rough around the edges, but ultimately a sweetheart. Is wearing a Hawaiian shirt and a little hat that says birthday boy. Johnny Storm, late 20s, co-pilot, handsome, vain, little brother energy. Even though he's an adult, is blowing one of those party favors that extends and makes a squeaky noise. The camera continues panning and we see a photo of Reed getting down on one knee, holding a ring, and Sue with her hands over her mouth on the verge of tears. A Polaroid of young Ben and young Reed that says Hofstra University, class of 69. And another shows pictures of Ben in military uniform being decorated with the Purple Heart medal. News report clipping says, with a picture of Johnny that says, motocross racing star retires early due to accident. Misses Spotlight, some say. We continue panning and see a newspaper clipping that says, experimental test launch not approved by government. We then pan to a window that has a clear view of Earth.
I gotta hand it to you, eggheads. I didn't think the scheme was gonna work. We managed to get these moon rock samples without government approval, and now we're gonna be back on Earth in time to catch the opening of Hill Street Blues.
We're not out of the woods yet, Ben. We still have to make it through this asteroid field and then have to enter Earth's atmosphere. And remember, this rocket is untested, so we don't know if it can handle the pressure upon re-entry.
So, what's the bad news?
The bad news is, it looks like there's something else out there. It looks like a non-tangible energon pocket with a vortex the size of 7 billion star streams.
Susie, does your fiance come with an instruction manual?
I try to get him to sound like a regular person, but it goes in one ear and out the other.
I'm right here.
Crash, bang, red alert. The ship is rocking like crazy. Our 4 heroes are knocked out of their seats and stations. It's complete chaos. Exterior space. We see the outside of the rocket. They are hit with neon-colored bursts of cosmic rays. What does this mean? It does not matter. It's still never been explained. Interior Marvel 1 spacecraft. We cut back to see that Johnny and Reed have been knocked unconscious. Ben and Sue are trapped under some 80s computer that's on the ship. Ben attempts to lift it off. Exterior, outside spacecraft. We cut to Marvel 1. as our heroes enter Earth's atmosphere, burn up into a red ball of fire, and crash into a mountain. Title card, 1 year later. I'd like to pass my stage reading duties to Maggie Pilati.
Interior TV studio. Our 4 protagonists are being interviewed by Larry King via satellite. They are now dressed in dark blue bodysuits, except Ben, who now looks like a giant monster whose skin is made of orange rocks.
Good evening. My guests tonight need no introduction, but that hasn't stopped me before, so why start now? They have become a worldwide sensation. 4 individuals were exposed to cosmic radiation, now have been gifted with fantastic powers, and as they said in a bygone time, that ain't hay. The Fantastic Four are with us via satellite from New York.
We see 4 squares with all of them on screen at the same time.
Good to be here, Larry.
So you've got these powers. What makes you decide to go to be do-gooders? Was it your first thought, or were show business too cutthroat for you?
Well, I think...
Annie interrupts.
I'd just like to take this opportunity to say that I am available for TV appearances if anyone is interested.
Johnny Storm, the Human Torch. Move over, Michael J. Fox. There's a new heartthrob in town. Use your fire-generating powers in your personal life? And if so, what's your recipe for a creme brulee?
Oh, I do indeed use my fire powers in my personal life, and my creme brulee recipe is simple but rad.
I was just kidding, Johnny. I don't really need a recipe.
Okay. I knew that. Yeah.
Anyway, Dr. Richards, you were saying.
Larry, becoming heroes wasn't an overnight thing.
Snap. The seat Ben is sitting on breaks under his weight.
Oh, shit, my ass!
Panicked bleeping.
A little late on those bleeps, gang.
Great. Looks like Ben has outgrown the reinforced titanium seating module I designed to hold his ever-increasing density. I guess we need to upgrade to adamantium.
What Reed meant to say was, are you okay, Ben?
A little embarrassed, Blondie, but I'm fine, thanks.
Look out, Elle McPherson. Sue Storm may not always be perceptible in the visible spectrum, but when she is, va-va-voom.
Hey, that's my girlfriend you're talking about.
Hey, that's my sister you're talking about.
I think you 3 have to work that out on your own time. We're live via satellite with the Fantastic Four, and I'm very excited to also introduce my in-studio guest, Latvian ambassador, Victor Von Doom.
Hand to Victor Von Doom, dashingly handsome in a tailored suit.
And comedian Judy Tenuta. Victor, Judy, we'll get to you in a moment. But first, I'd love Mr. Fantastic himself, Reed Richards, to explain once and for all why superheroes and not, say, a lucrative circus act.
Like I've been trying to impart, Larry. We weren't seeking this. Heroism essentially fell into our laps when the city was attacked by an exquisitely...
Crunch! A giant drill bursts up through the floor of the TV studio. Riding the drill is Mole Man, diminutive supervillain. Assisting him are subterranean mole-human hybrids called Moloids.
The Mole Man has returned.
Moloids grab Larry and Judy. Victor fights one off.
Us! What the hell are you freaks?
Mole Man points his wooden staff at Victor. Whoosh! Flames shoot out. Victor's head bursts into flame as he covers his face in agony. Mole Man finds camera number 1.
Attention, Fantastic Four. I'm taking over Ted Turner's airwaves to demand you turn yourselves in to me for capital crimes you committed against the realm of Subterranea. Fail to appear before me and these surface world entertainers die. It'll be all your fault, Fantastic Four.
Victor lies in a corner, his face horribly burned.
All your fault! Fantastic Four! All your fault!
Interior Baxter Building, continuous. The Fantastic Four watch the CNN feed in horror.
We've got to get over there.
We're 17 blocks and 4 avenues away. It'll take 90 seconds just to take the elevator to the Fantastic Car.
We don't have that kind of time.
Let's take the Skyway.
Exterior Midtown Manhattan. Sue and Ben run on a wide blue track hundreds of feet up among Manhattan skyscrapers. Zoom out to reveal the track actually reads back as he stretches himself all the way from the Baxter Building on 42nd and Madison to Columbus Circle. Zoom out more to reveal Johnny flying as Human Torch. It doesn't look great, but for 1986, it's honestly a gag. Interior TV studio. Moments later, Mole Man menaces Larry King with his staff.
These suspenders are a choice.
Larry King takes off his glasses and looks straight down the barrel of the camera.
Looks like it's the end for me. Larry King lives no more. So I just want to say, I'm going to take a few moments to say this is all in good taste and nothing to get upset about. What is happening right now, this scenario, and you're watching it at home. I'm okay with it. Mole Man's about to attack me live on air. What a way to go. Also, if I'm reading this correctly, it's 1986, so I'm going out on top. The Mets just won the World Series, and the best Disney movie ever, The Great Mouse Detective, is in theaters. Life can't get any better, and I certainly don't want to hang around or watch the inevitable, inexorable decline of Western capitalism. Let me tell you, I've done a hell of a lot of reaping, and I don't want to sow. Like I say to my kid during the current AIDS epidemic, wrap it up. Sorry, I tend to go on. Safe sex is important. Everyone should be aware of that. You know what, Mole Man? You're all right. Now, please.
Larry pulls out a Mets cap and pops it on his head.
Give me sweet release of death.
MF Doom bursts into the studio and addresses Victor Von Doom.
I'm here to help. Let me treat your burn wounds.
Thank you, kind sir. Are you medic?
Why, yes, I am.
Quit medicine. I think you should try this new rap music I keep hearing about. I just watched Back to the Future, a movie about how white people created rock and roll, and it inspired me to give back to the Black community. You should take up rapping.
Wow. I think I should say that if I were alive today, and I am, I would be okay with what's happening right now.
We cut to the present day where we're seeing the previous screen on an iPhone, and that is being held by the Silver Surfer, who is talking to Uatu the Watcher, a giant baby man.
So you see, brah, the Fantastic Four were totally responsible for Doom, their nemesis, and also Doom, the rapper. Gnarly stuff.
I am Uatu the Watcher. You don't need to show me things.
But do you see them, if you know what I mean, Bromeo? This is like a really cool screen. I have all sorts of videos here.
Silver Surfer, what's really going on here?
You watch all, right?
I am Uatu the Watcher.
Then why didn't you see me perform at the X Games?
Oh, well, that's different. I was busy working with Galactus.
Fuck Galactus. What about Galactus, bro?
He's the devourer of worlds.
You devour my world. Or at least you used to. Total bummer town. A hologram appears with Galactus. I think that was stage direction that I incorporated into the script. Oh,
ring, 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 ring.
Where?
Don't answer that, bro.
You know I can't do that.
Where are we?
Middle of page 9.
Thank you.
I'm being attacked by the Fantastic Four.
Exterior, the vast nothingness of space. Galactus, destroyer of worlds, is being attacked by the Fantastic Four.
Did you know I'm canonically Jewish? I do not care for Earth religions. A, rude. B, the concept of godhood would transcend national and international boundaries if you think about it. And C, it's clobbering time.
The Human Torch starts blasting Galactus with fire. All we see is Galactus engulfed in flames. The flames die down and Galactus unharmed. The Thing pantomimes rolling up his sleeves.
All right, you jerk. Let me at.
No, I got this.
What?
The Human Torch blasts Galactus again, this time the strain visible in his face. He blasts and blasts, then stops, panting. We see Galactus, unharmed and smirking.
Give it up, fire boy.
You're toast, Galactus.
Are you joking?
What?
If anyone should say you're toast, it should be me.
Oh, shut up, Johnny.
Great, now he knows my name.
There are like 1 million Johnnies in the world.
1 million Johnnies who can make fire and fly, Sue? God damn it.
Human Torch starts blasting Galactus again, screams with the effort.
You're doing nothing. This is nothing. I don't even feel hot.
The Human Torch stops.
Why is it that whenever I bring up my Judaism, no one comments?
Okay, maybe ask yourself why you bring up your Judaism.
Not this. Not now.
No, I'm sorry, but this and now.
The Human Torch starts blasting Galactus again, head thrown back and wailing.
Does anyone know what today is?
Galactus points into space and we see a light in the distance wink out.
I just destroyed a planet. It's Friday, 8 p.m., the Sabbath, and yet here I am working with you guys, and you don't even care. You don't care. Would you all shut the fuck up? Here's the deal. I'm going to destroy the Earth in 10 minutes.
Torch is still blasting him.
Unless...
There's no unless. Unless...
They all wait.
No, just kidding. There's no unless. Unless...
They all wait again. Human Torch stops blasting.
No, fuck you. There's no unless. I'm going to destroy Earth, and there's no way to stop me. I'm only giving you 10 minutes because I have to take a monster shit first. But after that, I'm destroying Earth and everyone on it. In it? On it? Are you in Earth or on Earth? It doesn't matter. I'm going to wreck my toilet and then wreck that pretty little planet you simpletons call home. Bye, assholes!
Galactus jets off.
We've got to find a way to stop him.
To the Baxter Building.
Okay, I'll pass it on to you, Movie Maestro.
Thank you. Interior, Baxter Building, New York City, day. The Fantastic Four are hard at work doing superhero science stuff in the building laboratory. Mr. Fantastic holds up a beaker of glowing liquid. Human Torch wields a super science machine together with his flaming hands. And the Thing gingerly operates a tiny microscope. Invisible Woman operates the Fantastic super-duper computer while invisible.
We must find the secret to stopping Galactus while he's still taking a galactic dump. We only have 10 minutes.
I don't think we can do it, Reed. Defeating Galactus seems...
With a loud pop, the Thing transforms into the fiendish alien, the Impossible Man.
Impossible!
Oh no, the Impossible Man.
A fiendish shape-shifting alien.
The least popular character from our rogues gallery.
The very same. I've come all the way from the 10th galaxy to ensure Galactus eats the Earth like a stale space burrito.
What have you done with Ben?
Well, it was quite simple, really. I had the Yancey Street gang capture him on his way home from the temple. He's currently being detained somewhere in the Lower East Side. You'll never find him in time.
Why would you do this, Impossible Man? Why would you damn the Earth to become some kind of wet jawbreaker for a gargantuan galactic glutton?
Because I resent how unpopular I am with the fans of the Fantastic Four. I'm a very interesting character, and I deserve more attention!
How dare you, Impossible Man? For inconveniencing us, I'm going to roast your ass like a batch of flaming hot Wingstop diarrhea. Flame on!
The Human Torch shoots fire at Impossible Man, but with a pop, Impossible Man turns into a panel of asbestos roofing tiles.
Stop it, Johnny. If Impossible Man remains in his asbestos form, he will give us mesothelioma.
I told you guys to stop calling me Johnny in front of supervillains.
Also, what was that thing you said about Wingstop?
Wingstop diarrhea. It burns real bad the next day. It also comes with a tinge of regret. It's a perfect joke.
Couldn't you have said something like, I'm going to transform you into Flaming Hot Cheeto, because a product placement with Frito-Lay would be a lot more lucrative?
Stop telling me how to make my fire jokes, Reed.
We don't have time for this.
Who said that? Is this building haunted?
Impossible Man, tell us where the thing is.
Okay. Please don't be mad at me. I'm scared of ghosts.
Exterior, Yancey Street Day. The headquarters of the infamous Yancey Street Gang looks decrepit, run down, and dangerous. It is sandwiched between a spotless frozen yogurt shop and a John Varvatos boutique.
He's in there. Please don't tell that ghost. Please tell that ghost to leave me alone. Tell her
Invisible Woman, currently visible, puts her hand on Impossible Man's shoulder.
Do us a favor and go in and get him. We only have 7 minutes before Galacticus finishes up his terrible toilet business.
Just leave it to me.
Impossible Man pops into the form of Stan Lee. This ought to straighten out these Yancey Street schmugadoos.
Exterior Yancey Street later. The Fantastic Three wait for Impossible Man / Stanley to exit with the thing. Mr. Fantastic, cigarette in his mouth, pleads with Human Torch.
Come on, Johnny. Papa needs a smoke.
I'm not helping my friend give himself cancer.
Oh, come on. Galactus is going to eat the world in like 6 minutes.
Human Torch folds his arms. Mr. Fantastic pats his super suit, looking for a lighter. Invisible Woman rolls her eyes.
The suit doesn't have pockets, Reed.
Mr. Fantastic finds a lighter. He lights a cigarette.
Wait, yours has pockets?
Invisible Man, disguised as Stanley, exits the building with the thing.
You get that I'm curious, though.
Yeah, no, I know. But I don't want to talk about how rocky my asshole is with a stranger.
The Fantastic Three rush and join the thing. The Fantastic Four are back together.
Ben, thanks, science. We've got to hurry to the ship. Galactus must have reached Mars by now.
Oh no, I hope Matt Damon is okay.
Don't you want to know how I finagled your boy out of there? They've already run off.
Impossible Man, Stanley frowns until a knuckle crack brings his attention to the Yancey Street Gang behind him. Every single one of them has an AR-15. An American flag waves in the background for political commentary reasons. The Yancey Gang leader, a cameo by Pete Davidson, steps forward. He towers over Impossible Man, a couple fresh tattoos gleaming in the light.
You still owe us.
Impossible Man, Stanley gulps. Interior frozen yogurt Steins day. Impossible Man, Stanley pays the terrified teen cashier for the frozen yogurts the gang is enjoying. The interior of the shop is library-esque because Gertrude Stein did book stuff.
And next, John Varvatos!
I'll pass it back to you, love.
The gang cheers, thank you. Yancey Gang, Yancey Gang, Yancey Gang.
Yancey.
As the cheers continue, Impossible Man Stanley looks out the huge plate glass window up at the skies and sees the fantastic ship cruising the stratosphere. A metal cover of Somewhere Over the Rainbow begins playing into the next scene. Interior, Fantastic Ship Day. The Fantastic Four are all at their stations as the ship hurtles towards an open maw of Galactus, 20s hot. The ship starts to shake as Galactus' gravitational pull sucks them in. Everyone's freaking out, except Mr. Fantastic.
What's the plan here, Reed?
Mr. Fantastic hits a button on his console. Spacesuits complete with helmets and matching gloves and boots drop down for each member, other than the thing.
We're going inside.
What?
We don't have the firepower to take him out from the outside. We have to go in there and upset his tummy.
Mr. Fantastic screws his helmet on.
So get your suits on. and get ready to get swallowed.
Hey, where's my suit?
Oh, I just thought you'd be like, good, right?
I mean, I don't know.
Done.
Done.
Okay, then let's give this cuck a stomachache.
Jesus, Reed, don't say cock.
The blackness of Galactus's gullet gets bigger and bigger as the ship tumbles towards him. A small speck, Matt Damon, flies into the mouth, along with the entirety of Mars.
This might be the end, huh?
The silence betrays a reluctant yes from everyone.
Well, if it is, I wrote a poem about you guys, and I don't know a better time to recite it.
Interior, fantastic ship in space. So what's day versus night? As the fantastic ship hurtles towards Galactus's massive gaping maw, Invisible Woman pulls a piece of paper out of her suit and begins to read her poem.
Will the past be a shadow that will follow us round? Will these memories fade when I leave this town? I keep thinking that it's not goodbye. Keep on thinking it's a time to fly. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change, come whatever, we will still be friends forever.
Vitamin C's graduation day plays as the Fantastic Four embrace. In the distance, Galactus's gigantic mouth consumes the planet Mars, followed by Matt Damon. The Thing wipes tears away from his face.
I'm not crying. I just got some opium in my eye.
Opium?
I've been meaning to talk to you guys about this. Look, I have a serious addiction problem.
Shut up, Ben, and everybody strap in. If this plan works, we'll be able to defeat Galactus from the inside.
Reed, I assume you consider that given Galactus's immense size, the gravity at his core has the potential to crush us once we're in.
I didn't really think about that.
Fantastic Four like taffy into Galactus's mouth. Interior, Spectrum 1 news studio day. Pat Kiernan sits behind a news desk looking straight into camera.
The Fantastic Four are dead. Spectrum News has just learned.
The faces of the Invisible Woman, Mr. Fantastic, Human Torch, and the Thing appear on the screen in black and white.
The Fantastic Four, of course, were our only hope to defeat Galactus, Eater of Worlds, so the immediate end of humanity as we know it is almost certain. What are your plans for your final hours? I'll be fielding calls for the next hour at 555-5555.
Exterior, Groom Street, day. Impossible Man, disguised as Stanley, watches the broadcast from the sidewalk through a TV in a window display at The Wiz. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen. Now I've only got an hour to live, and I'm still a virgin? Impossible Man divides into 3 Stanleys, who one by one morph into the 3 teenagers named Seth, Evan, and McLovin from Superbad fame.
Tonight, we get laid, boys.
The 3 Impossible Men high five. Okay, so the liquor store is right across the street. You have a fake ID still, right, McLovin?
Yeah, but the world is ending. We can just go in and take the booze. No one cares, dude.
He has a point. Let's just grab some booze and then let's head to Jules' party.
The 3 Impossible Men disguised as teenagers named Seth, Evan, and McLovin walk across the street to buy wrong liquors. Exterior, area of pure white light, time irrelevant. The Fantastic Four are lying on the ground, slowly coming to.
Well, I think we're alive.
Okay, maybe. But if so, where are we?
And more importantly, who has my fucking cigarettes?
Matt Damon appears with a long white beard, wearing a white robe and holding a staff.
Much to learn, have you? If Galactus you will defeat.
The Fantastic Four look around the white void. Matt Damon leans jauntily on his staff. An orchestra tunes up from somewhere.
You guys hear that, right?
If you need to Galacticooks, put on these shoes and learn to tap, miss. There's only so much time, so don't delay.
Don't
Don't
delay.
Hey.
You may think this thing is whack. Damon, are you on crack? But I assure you that the dancing is the way.
The Human Torch raises a hand and ignites Matt Damon, who spontaneously combusts, leaving the Fantastic Four alone in the void.
Thank goodness I have 2 left feet.
You idiot, he was our way out of here.
No, that is.
Mr. Fantastic points towards a small pinprick in the vast of white. As he peers into it, we see exterior Groom Street Day, where we left the 3 impossible men, or the Superbad trio, knocking heavily on the door of Buy Wrong Liquors. Hello?
We would like to buy some underage beer, please.
Exterior area of pure white light, continuous. Mr. Fantastic sticks his leg through the pinprick, which expands, and exterior Groom Street Day, continuous. Mr. Fantastic appears in front of the impossible teens. Human Torch, the Invisible Woman, and the Thing all follow.
Oh, wormhole. I see.
Do you think they'll let me buy cigarettes?
I have a fake ID.
Hey, mister, other mister, m'lady, and Thing.
The city is chaos. People punching each other, running to and fro. One guy calls Pat Kiernan. 555, hello, Pat Kiernan. My last few hours on Earth will be spent panicking. The Thing punches through the glass of Buy Wrong Liquors. Smash.
All right.
Hey, Fantastic Four, want to go to a party with us?
Does this party have dancing?
Interior. The party later. The Fantastic Four stand among a bunch of teens as Impossible Man McLovin flirts all up on a girl.
Did you know Bruce Springsteen's Nebraska wasn't even supposed to sound like that? They planned a whole full band album and...
Shouldn't we be in space right now?
Wait, maybe Damon was right. Perhaps we do need to learn to dance to face off with Galactus.
Someone at the party starts playing Prince. No one can resist Prince, not even the Human Torch. Montage as the Fantastic Four learns to dance. Exterior, the party later. Outside the party, the Fantastic Four exit. All smiles.
Bye, thanks for having us.
Impossible Man McLovin stumbles out of the party with lipstick kisses all over his face.
Hey, hold up.
The Impossible Man shapeshifts back to his classic, annoying little form.
You need me to defeat Galactus. Let me come with.
Interior, Impossible Man McLovin's bedroom night. The Fantastic Four plop Impossible Man into his bed. The Human Torch ignites, and Impossible Man McLovin lights a fat joint on the flames.
Sorry, Impossible Man / McGovern. You're whatever your name is. You're a teen and you're drunk. You're not coming with us.
Yeah, and you smell like piss.
Let's go to New York to gather supplies from the Baxter Building. We can hop on a commercial flight back to New York. I have over 300,000 points thanks to my Chase Sapphire card.
Fantastic Four tuck Impossible Man McLovin into bed. They close the door to his bedroom and head to the front door. They are suddenly stopped by Impossible Man McLovin's mom, Stifler's mom from American Pie. McLovin is Stifler's stepbrother.
Do you guys want to stay for dinner?
It's 3 a.m.
Oh, come on.
Stifler's mom pulls Mr. Fantastic by his hands and his arms, stretched the full length of the room. The Human Torch steps in.
We really must be going, but it has been a while since we've all sat down for a family meal.
Cut to interior Stifler's mom's dining room, continuous. The Fantastic Four sit at the dinner table. Stifler's mom is at the end of the table.
This lasagna is delicious.
So good.
So good.
So good. Please, send me that recipe.
It's a family secret.
The Fantastic Four all give Stifler's mom a big hug and kiss. They walk outside and wave to her from the driveway.
Goodbye,
Goodbye, Stifler.
Bye, Fossil Man.
Always come back.
To the airplane.
LaGuardia Airport, morning.
Well, gang, that Delta One flight was the height of comfort and style. And I really enjoyed the warm chocolate chip cookies which were passed around by the flight attendants.
The thing is eating a chocolate chip cookie. It's messy.
We made great time. Now let's get back to headquarters.
Interior, Galactus's starship. Meanwhile, Galactus is dancing. He's really good at dancing. The Silver Surfer and some henchmen storm in. Master, the four are returning to their headquarters. So righteous.
We must still bide our time, Silver Surfer.
You know what's best, brah. Striking them now would be a real ankle buster. That's a wave too small to ride.
Go keep an eye on them.
Bitchin'.
Everyone back to work. The Silver Surfer surfs out of the room, and Galactus hits play on his stereo.
Sound effects rhythm is gonna get you by Miami Sound Machine plays. Galactus and the henchmen do a salsa hip hop fusion dance. Now I'd like to pass the stage direction duties back to Maggie.
Interior, Baxter Building's Telestar Continental Room.
I have eyes on Galactus's starship. And if I can see him, he can see us. Invisible Woman. Oh, sorry.
Invisible Woman and the Human Torch are seated back to back.
He can't see me.
You always make that joke, and it's stupid.
You're just jealous because I'm mom and dad's favorite and I'm more famous than you. I wish you were dead.
In that moment, they hear a distant voice shout, "Excelsior!"
What the fuck was that?
The camera cuts to the ghost of Stan Lee.
It was I, true believers, Stan Lee.
Who?
Oh, it's that old dude that shows up everywhere. There's like a whole Reddit thread about you. You're like a myth, man. I thought you died, though.
I did. I'm a ghost.
Did you scare yourself?
How's that?
Never mind.
There is a long, awkward pause. The camera cuts to close up on everyone's face.
So, what do you want?
Yes, as a scientist, I'm curious as to why and how you are here now.
Oh, are you a scientist? I never knew.
I am. I did some computations, and you can fuck all the way off.
Can you guys stop? There is a ghost in front of us. What's going on, Mr. Lee? Why are you here?
What do you mean?
Oh, why did you come here? Is there some unresolved conflict you need help with? Is there a death you need avenged?
Oh, no, I died because, old.
Another long pause.
So, what's up, old man?
Yes, I'm still a scientist and still curious.
Jesus.
No, not Jesus. I'm here because I have to be, or else.
Or else what?
Not sure. Maybe someone will get mad. Not really clear. All I know is when I got to the ghost dimension, a voice whispered to me, "Gotta keep showing up. That's your thing." And I was like, "Really? I'm dead." And they were like, "So?" Anyway, here I am.
So you came from heaven?
No, not heaven. Stop saying religious stuff. It's another dimension. Ghost dimension.
You scared yourself again?
So there are multiple dimensions and realities.
Oh, sure. There are tons. So many dimensions.
Okay, is there one where you are alive?
No, there's only one me, and I'm an old ghost always because I exist outside of time and space.
Wait, that is also a thing?
The implications for this are massive.
Yeah, but don't think about it. You should focus on what you got going on right now. Maybe in 3 to 5 years, remember this encounter.
No, this is the most important thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, but like forget about it for now because you might not need this information. Or maybe you will. The future to stop impending doom.
Like Victor Von Doom.
Maybe. Doom is a very vague word. It can mean anything. Oh, I gotta go. There's mutant stuff happening in a different dimension. Excelsior!
Stanley's ghost fades away. The team head back to HQ. We see a montage of them making a blood pact to never discuss time and space for at least 3 years to 5. As Mr. Fantastic, the Invisible Woman, and the Human Torch all bleed in their blood pact, the Thing is unable to cut himself. The montage features him trying to get blood to mix with the rest of the Fantastic Four blood, but he just keeps producing rocks.
I can't do this!
He punches a wall.
Don't worry, Ben. You'll just be the one person who has to discuss time and space for the next 3 to 5 years. We understand.
We'll try and be more inclusive the next time we decide to make a blood pact.
You don't understand. I have to find my blood.
How the hell are you going to do that?
Vampires.
What? Vampires aren't real. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, superheroes and villains are one thing, but vampires, that's absurd.
Listen, I need to know that I have blood. Oh, I don't think I can be a hero anymore.
Exterior Transylvania, continuous. The Fantastic Four are in Transylvania suddenly. No explanation.
All right, everyone. If we're going to find vampires to make sure that I have blood coursing through my veins, it's going to be here.
You know, this is kind of nice. We haven't had a vacation in a long time.
Wait, who's watching HQ in Central City?
The X-Men and the Avengers got it. Look, there's a lot of us heroes anyway, and our industry is saturated, so I think it'll be fine.
All right, let's check into our Airbnb.
They fly to the Airbnb using the Fantastic Copper. Exterior, very creepy castle. They try to open the lockbox. When they're unable to open it with the code, the Human Torch just lights the lock on fire to open it.
Hey, Johnny, we're gonna have to pay for that.
It's fine, we're rich.
They open the door and go inside. Everything is exceptionally creepy. There are cobwebs on the walls, coffins everywhere, and old pictures.
I'm sure there are vampires here somewhere.
The ghost of Stan Lee reappears.
Oh, not this guy again.
Look, I make a cameo in all of these movies. Even though I'm dead, I still have a contract. You're going to need to deal with it.
But we want a vampire.
Wow, okay. Things have really gone to shit since I died with this franchise, haven't they?
It's not our fault. You created too many of Hero, and now we're owned by Disney.
A vampire suddenly rises out of a coffin. It comes over and attaches himself to Mr. Fantastic's neck. It just bends, and the vampire can't bite him. The vampire hisses. It tries to attach itself to the Invisible Woman, but her shoulders keep disappearing. The vampire attaches itself to the Human Torch. The vampire gets set on fire.
Ow!
Now, will you bite me?
The vampire hisses and attaches himself to Stan Lee's neck.
Why am I the only person who this vampire won't bite?
It's because you're a thing, and you'll never be more than a thing. Well, holy shit, wait. That vampire is Ozzy Osbourne. Yep, it's true. It's me. I've been a vampire since I ate that bat. What about Sharon? We've talked about it, but she doesn't think she could handle the hours.
Well, if you won't bite me, how the hell am I supposed to find my blood?
You could always try donating
blood
bones
at
to the
local
great
clinic.
and powerful Gorko.
Of course. How could I not have thought of one of our greatest civic institutions?
I mean, I wouldn't call him an institution, but he definitely knows how to wield his office.
The blood bank, where blood is the greatest currency, where the very stuff of life is withdrawn and deposited, where just a small sum of liquid assets can be invested in the most mutual fund of all, people.
I am not following this metaphor, but I like how it sounds enough to move past it. To the local clinic.
I have Goku Cell if you need it, just in case. I could do an intro.
Cut to a spinning newspaper appears to newsy music. The big headline reads, Fantastic Four return from Transylvania unharmed, but without any souvenirs. Interior day, the local blood bank clinic. A few people sit in the chairs waiting to donate blood. Our heroes enter the clinic and look around.
Man, this place gives me the creeps.
Why? You got a thing against blood? Oh, sorry.
No. No thing. I just have this feeling like we're walking into a trap.
You think our enemies are waiting for us in a place where we could easily access medical attention?
You sound like them.
The thing approaches the receptionist's window.
Hi, I'd like to donate some blood, please.
Sure. How much do you have?
I'm not actually sure. Is there a way to have someone check for me? I thought that was the whole point.
This is a boutique drive location for gushers, as we call them here, but I'll see if we can have someone evaluate you.
The receptionist presses a red button underneath the desk, then stands up and ushers the thing through a set of double doors into a long corridor. A very ominous-looking doctor, Dr. Ominous, appears at the end of the corridor.
Hello, Ben.
Dr. Ominous. One of the miscellaneous enemies I pledged to destroy if and when the opportunity arose.
Out for blood, I see. Or should I say, in for blood.
Even though I do have blood, I'd never give it to you. Kick rocks!
The thing crumbles into a bunch of rocks that start rolling towards the doctor. Camera moves to a wide of the doctor, running Indiana Jones style down what has become a seemingly never-ending corridor as the rocks that follow him become a large rectangular boulder that closes in on him, back in the waiting room.
What's that sound?
Ben's in trouble. Let's go.
They start for the double doors, but the receptionist steps out of her window and stands in their way.
You don't look like gushers to me.
I'm as hot-blooded as they come, baby.
The Human Torch's arms become flaming cannons, shooting hot lava onto the doors behind the receptionist and melting them. She screams as Mr. Fantastic wraps a long, bendy arm around her and picks her up out of the way. The gang run through the doors and down the corridor to find the thing. After a pause in the drum-struck waiting room, an old woman in the waiting room turns to old man sitting next to her. I think I dated him back in 1998.
Yeah. Talk about an old flame.
Interior day blood bank hallway. Mr. Fantastic, Invisible Woman, and the Human Torch run down the twisting, seemingly never-ending corridor.
We've got to find Ben. That commotion we heard from the waiting room can only be the distinctive sounds of clobbering time.
The gang rounds a corner to find the thing throwing an IV stand like a javelin at Dr. Ominous.
I came to the blood bank to make a deposit, but instead, I think I'm going to transfer some funds. And by transfer, I mean kick, and by funds, I mean butt. Yours, to be exact.
If that analogy was any sweatier, I'd suspect it was breaking a fever.
Dr. Ominous dodges the projectile and rolls behind an examination table as Human Torch shoots a fireball at him. Dr. Ominous whips a scalpel back in reply, which is blocked in midair by a force field from Invisible Woman.
You've got to be kidding me. Homicidal medical professionals, is nothing sacred?
Tell me about it, Sue. I'm getting pretty heated about it, you might say.
Human Torch goes into full flame-on mode and starts flying around the room. A burst of flame causes an oxygen tank to explode near Dr. Ominous, who goes flying through the air until Mr. Fantastic stretches an arm out to catch him and wraps several times around his torso to restrain him.
Spill it, Doc. What were you doing here? Why are you trying to get my blood?
I'll never tell. Getting information from me is going to be as hard as getting a comprehensive insurance quote for home, auto, and life.
What are you talking about? Right now, thanks to Geico, it's never been easier to get a quick and easy quote for bundled policy insurance.
Yeah, and they offer comprehensive coverage for anything you might need insured at any amount. They don't give you a one-size-fits-all approach to an insurance policy like the other guys. Geico's agents can work with you to find the bundle that fits.
And they're the #1 provider for motorcycle insurance.
You don't say, but if I get out of this bind, the first thing I'm going to do is call for a quote.
Oh, jeez. Reed, cut him loose. We're not monsters. We should let this guy get his bundle.
Mr. Fantastic loosens his grip and Dr. Ominous slides into the floor.
Fools! I'm already insured by State Farm.
Dr. Ominous grabs a morphine drip and stabs our 4 heroes with IVs protruding from the bag. Focus starts to blur as everyone stumbles around under the influence of the drug.
Whoa. How have you been one step ahead of us?
Dr. Ominous leans in close.
Why don't you ask your little friends Ozzy and Sharon?
The Osborns?
The Thing and the rest of the Fantastic Four pass out, and we enter into a psychedelic dream that Thing is having. Swirling purple and black clouds hover over Ben as he stands on a train platform. A bitchin' guitar riff grows in volume as Ozzy Osbourne pulls through the station on a nightmarish, crazy train. The wheels are made of skulls. The front of the engine car looks like a demonic bat head with a smokestack belching red fumes. The passenger cars are populated with souls of the damned, howling in pain. Ozzy wears his little circular sunglasses and a jaunty conductor's cap, leans out the front car window.
All aboard? Ha 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 ha.
Ozzy? What the? How could you?
What's the matter, Ben? Don't you think you're being a little paranoid?
Ozzy lifts his glasses to reveal black pus oozing from his eyes. Vampire fangs protrude from his incisors as he opens his mouth and sinks his teeth into Ben's neck. Screaming, Ben's body turns into blood, which holds his shape in suspension animation for a moment until he splashes on the ground. Ben's body runs down a drain at the Dreams train station and zooms through the intricacies, how do you pronounce that? I don't know.
Intricacies, I think.
Of a sewer system, all the while being followed in a tracking shot, much in the style of that bird from Robert Zemeckis' Beowulf. Then the Thing wakes with a start.
Ah! Guys! Where are you?
Interior Baxter Building at evening. The Thing shakes his nightmare away. He's in a cozy bedroom tucked into his bed.
We're right here, Ben. Shh, relax.
Where?
Oh, sorry.
Invisible woman turns visible. She's seated at Ben's bedside. The flames in the fireplace flicker and Human Torch reforms walking out of the flame. Mr. Fantastic's hand, stretched into the room through a doorway, knocks on the wall and waves as if to say, "Hey man, I'm here."
That better?
How long was I out?
227 days.
What?
He shoots at a bed, then flips the bed over in anger.
Hey, I'm supposed to be the hothead here. Hot bud, too. And
We get it. You're hot.
I can't believe I was out for so long. And right after Dr. Ominous essentially stole my blood for something ominous.
The Thing hits a bedpost in frustration and the entire bed falls through the floor.
All right. What's the damage?
Human Torch looks at the massive hole in the room.
probably a couple thousand.
Pause.
Oh, you mean with the evil doctor?
Human Torch and Invisible Woman share a look.
We don't know yet.
He hasn't made any moves?
Human Torch and Invisible Woman share a look.
We don't know yet.
What do you know?
Human Torch and Invisible Woman share a look.
We know you were pretty touch and go there for a while, buddy.
We know we couldn't have lived with ourselves if we lost you and while we were out chasing a lead.
We know we're a family.
Mr. Fantastic Hand knocks on the wall again as a thumbs up.
We might be 227 days behind an evil scientist trying to use your genetic anomaly to take over the world, but we've faced worse odds than this. And we'll face these too.
The Thing punches a load-bearing pillar. The ceiling falls down perfectly, filling the hole he'd created, and on it rests a new bedroom set.
Well, that's one problem solved.
Okay. I hope you made good use of those 227 days off we gave you, Dr. Ominous, because it's the only head start you're gonna get.
Interior Ominous Lab, the same day. Green and purple smoke fade to reveal a test tube hanging delicately in a bigger test tube on a tripod over a beaker. Tongs reach in to pull out the test tube. Dr. Ominous takes it delicately off the tongs. He laughs.
Finally. Finally.
The tongs suspended in the air move on their own and speak.
Sir,
All that work, finally.
it was certainly a lot of work, sir.
Flashback to a montage of Dr. Ominous and Tongs working in the lab. The Space Jam theme starts. They place droplets of blood in a line of test tubes. The test tubes all explode, infuriating the doctor. He presses buttons on a complicated machine and adds a drop of blood to a slide. The machine explodes, frustrating the doctor. Tongs adds chemicals to a beaker, adds a drop of blood. It explodes, hitting Tongs and briefly turning him into a human man, frustrating the doctor.
Perhaps you require a break, sir.
Dr. Ominous scowls, then nods. Tongs turn back into Tongs, and the two of them play one-on-one basketball while a new experiment cooks. Tongs leads up first, but Dr. Ominous centers himself, taking a running start and dunks over Tongs, winning the game right as the experiment finishes cooking. A timer goes off, and green and purple smoke fill the experiment area. End of flashback.
Finally.
I'll pass it on to you.
Thank you. Interior Baxter Building. The Fantastic Four look at monitors in their command center that display info on Dr. Ominous with his stats. Super smart. A doctor, actually. Virgo. Pescatarian.
He has no known weaknesses.
Only strengths.
The thing lands his fist on the table and smashes it into dust.
We only have so many tables, you know?
Dr. Ominous will surely bring about the world's destruction if we can't let this guy up.
Maybe he has no weaknesses. But what about the other people in his life?
He has no known family or friends.
Invisible Woman points to the monitor where it says loser.
But is that totally true?
Mr. Fantastic touches the monitor, which makes it flip through more photos of him. We see that Tongs, his Tongs, is actually in every photo, doing evil experiments, wreaking havoc over the city in a greaser gang, dressed up in USA gear at the Women's World Cup final.
Are you suggesting we threaten the Tongs? Aren't they just Tongs?
Is that something we do? Kidnapping? It feels off.
You know, I'm not fired up for this. And that's unusual because I'm a human.
The thing kicks a pillar and the ceiling crumbles around them. Exterior, Baxter Building continuous. A realtor, Kim, is walking a couple, Daniel and Kevin, past the Baxter Building.
Is this noise typical in this neighborhood?
No. It's a quiet place, usually.
Another loud thud is heard and part of the Baxter Building falls.
That's another really loud thud in like 20 seconds.
Okay, yeah, sure, I see what you're saying, but in a way, isn't it nice for there to be really loud noises at random times?
I think we're going to check out other neighborhoods. Do you have any listings that are like not near the Baxter Building?
Yeah, literally none.
Oh, sorry.
Daniel and Kevin walk away.
Be a realtor, they said. It's easy money, they said. Get the quick accreditation that only allows you to sell near the Baxter Building, they said. I'm going back to the dark web.
Interior, Baxter Building continuous.
But think about it. If Tongs are Dr. Ominous's one weakness, we must exploit it.
What? No! We can't. We can't start kidnapping people or even Tongs people. We can't stoop to their level. Even if we win, we lose. Sure, it would be easy to steal the man's tongs, use them to toss a Caesar salad, but really humiliate old Dr. Ominous, but that's not who we are. We are the Fantastic Four. We are called that because we're fantastic.
I think it's more because you're my crew and my name is Fantastic.
Yeah, I thought it was a sort of Ocean's 11 thing.
No, we are the moral, upright people. Kidnapping tongs, that's for people like Dr. Ominous.
Then what are we going to do?
I mean, I'm still available to do the fire thing.
I don't have any better idea.
So you're just anti-Tongs kidnapping. That's your contribution.
I'm the moral compass.
You're the invisible one. Also a lady.
Interior, Dr. Ominous's home lair evening. Dr. Ominous is flitting about his very big fancy kitchen. Light dinner party jazz is playing. Tongs stands upright against an open cookbook. There are two googly eyes glued to the head of Tongs. What do you say, Tongsy Poo? What shall we treat ourselves tonight? A whole branzino, perhaps? I feel like something special. What do you think, Tongsy? Dr. Ominous looks back at Tongs. A ham? Surely you jest, Togsy. We both know that the only food that enters this kitchen is of the soil or of the sea. And on that, I am unwavering. One of Tong's googly eyes falls off. Dr. Ominous quickly replaces it. My heavens, Tongsy. Don't create a scene. I think I'll whip this broccoli rabe to complement the fish, but mostly because I know it's your favorite, my friend. Dr. Ominous pulls out the branzino and broccoli rabe from the fridge. Why don't we turn on my giant TV and scoff at the ongoings of this pathetic city? Dr. Ominous turns on TV. Local news is airing.
In other news, New York City's favorite heroic foursome, the Fantastic Four, continue to win a place in our hearts, even with the little things. Here they are leaving a local coffee shop with lattes in hands and no plastic lids in sight.
News cuts to paparazzi-style photo of the Fantastic Four carrying coffees.
Way to live that green life, you four. Coming up, I'll address the growing confusion that I am Tina Turner, the musician. We simply have the same name.
Dr. Ominous angrily turns off the TV. Damn it, Tongsy, I hate those Fantastic Four. They're everywhere. More like the Feeble Four, or the Filthy Four, or the Fart Face Four. Oh, God, I'm so funny. I should add these to my stand-up act. Dr. Ominous starts cooking branzino in a large pan on his stove. He presses a button on a small remote, and Tina Turner's What's Love Got to Do With It starts playing. That's the thing about cooking a whole fish, you see. It's got pizzazz one might find at a Michelin-starred restaurant while being one of the healthier proteins out there. Plus, tossing one of these babies on the grill is an instant crowd pleaser at parties, Tongsy. I don't know what I would do without you, Tongs. You're the only real friend I've ever had. I've only had two loves in my life. Can you guess what they are? Dr. Ominous stares at Tongs. Oh, wow! You got that right! I sure do love power. And you? Dr. Ominous walks over to the pantry. A sign behind him comes into focus that reads, Live, Laugh, Dominate. Interior, Baxter Building, night. Fantastic Four are sitting in a circle on the floor because clearly the thing has smashed all of the tables in frustration. They all have their lid-free lattes in front of them.
Okay, well, Sue is steadfast in her desire not to kidnap these Tongs that Dr. Ominous seems to love so much, so we need another plan.
We know an actual doctor, right? Maybe his medical school files have something we can use. I can easily sneak into Columbia's records office and steal his file.
I don't know. That seems pretty risky. How can you do that without getting caught?
I'm making myself invisible. Johnny, that's my whole identity here.
Right. Sorry, I guess my mind was just firing away from here.
Human Torch smiles with wide, expectant eyes.
Jesus Christ, Johnny.
Visible Woman reaches for the TV remote.
I need to clear the air in here. Gonna turn on the news.
Mr. Fantastic, the Thing, and the Human Torch all excitedly clap from their cozy corners of the living room, their half-empty lattes nearby.
After we educate ourselves with real news, why don't we go thrifting for some new chairs?
That sounds like a great family activity, Torch.
I promise to take better care of our possessions. I know we're famous and beloved, but that doesn't mean we're not struggling just like everyone else.
And even if we weren't, we could always donate our unwanted or gently used items for someone else to enjoy.
Instead of clobbering them.
Or setting them on fire.
Or passive-aggressively ripping little pieces off of them when nobody can see you.
Or squeezing them with your stretchy body until they're crushed. Aww.
We've all learned another
valuable lesson. Invisible lesson.
Invisible woman.
Invisible Woman finally turns on the TV. On screen is Tina Turner, the reporting. We just saw Dr. Ominous and his sentient, googly-eyed kitchen utensil buddy, Mr. Tongs, watching minutes earlier.
In other news, vampires are real.
Tina pauses, shakes her head, and gestures angrily.
My producer is telling me that my time is up. Now we turn it over to Chris Cuomo.
Interior, CNN Studios night.
Thanks for nothing, Tina. Good evening, folks. Welcome to Cuomo Primetime. I'm Chris Cuomo, newscaster, commentator, brother of Andrew, husband to Christina, best friend of Don Lemon, father to some children, people.
He smiles, remembering to use his charms.
You can say I'm a well-rounded guy.
Chris winks and bats his eyelashes.
You can also now say that I am a vampire.
Chris reveals his fangs. He starts hissing like crazy, making weird faces at the camera for a full minute.
That's right, folks. Vampirism is spreading, and I unfortunately have been infected. I can promise you that I will fight this condition with all my heart, and I will milk this situation for all it's worth.
Dr. Sanjay Gupta appears on screen besides Chris.
We're now joined via live stream by Dr. Count Sanjay Gupta, a resident expert in all things medical and super medical. Dr. Count Gupta, tell us what's happening, my dude.
Thanks, Chris. By the way, I am also a vampire.
Sanjay mugs at the camera for a full minute.
We're all in this together, my friend.
Oh, we certainly are. Well, to start off, it appears that Dr. Ominous is definitely at fault. By trying to extract a mind-controlled virus extracted from the RNA of some Transylvanian bones, he inadvertently spread a curse over the entire tri-state area.
Wow, even Connecticut?
Yes, that is yes.
Hold up, this seems like a lot of new information, Sanji. Now, I don't think anyone has mentioned this yet. Firstly, that vampires are real. And secondly, that Dr. Ominous is to blame.
I'm just letting you know what I know.
I know, but I feel like we should have a breaking news bumper.
That would seem appropriate.
Let's throw up a breaking news bumper and do this.
That would...
Chris Cuomo puts on sunglasses, slides them down, fangs out.
Vampire style.
Crash! A giant thunderclap. Chris Cuomo looks behind him, confused.
Fuck was that?
Seriously? It's like, wow, that wasn't on my 2021 bingo card.
Crash! Another clap.
Shit, man, I know we're still on the air, but fuck me, that was funny.
Yeah, I just saw it on Twitter and repeated it word for word.
Crash! Another clap. The room fills with smoke.
Do you feel that?
Yeah, feel some...
Ominous? Crash! Another clap. Dr. Ominous floats into the studio. We hear The Crypt Jam by the Crypt Keeper. Dr. Ominous waves to a crowd of people in the studio. Very TRL. Ha 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 ha. Dr. Ominous floats to the desk and sits down.
Doc, welcome to Primetime. As always, we strive to be fair and honest, respecting all viewpoints, but we won't tolerate lying, double talk, or spin of any kind. Doc, the floor is yours.
If you thought vampires were bad, you're going to hate what's on the horizon. Dr. Ominous basks in the applause.
Now, if I hear you, and correct me if I'm wrong here, you're saying that people who don't like vampires are going to hate what's on the horizon?
That's right, Chris. You see, at midnight tonight, I will use my mind control device to turn everybody from vampires into politically correct vampires.
Now, hold on here.
Yeah, we can't have that.
There's nothing you can do. The age of politically correct vampires is here.
Woo, 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 woo.
We have to do something.
But what, Chris Cuomo? It's not like we can go back to when.
A gust of wind blows a newspaper into Dr. Sanjay Gupta's face, and Sanjay peels the paper off his brow. The wind gets stronger. Hitchcock zoom on his face.
I can't get it off!
Hitchcock zoom on Cuomo's face.
What is the meaning of this?
Hitchcock zoom on Dr. Ominous's face. Ha! What? Swirl. A portal rips open space and time across the studio. The Prince of Persia from the old PlayStation game steps out of the portal.
Not today, Dr. Ominous.
Who the fuck are you?
I'm the Prince of Persia. Use the center to combat and stop vampires from getting PC.
You, sir, are a hero.
Don't flatter yourself.
What?
I'm you, Chris. I can't explain now, but trust me, it will all make sense.
The Prince of Persia spins his dagger in the sky. He does a backflip, catches it in midair, and looks directly into camera.
In time.
You'll never stop me and my PC vampires. Not even Sonic the Hedgehog herself could do that. See ya, suckers. Dr. Ominous steps through the space-time portal. Prince of Persia opened up and it seals shut behind him.
Where did he go?
It's where I came from, and it was bitchin'. Also, I guess I'll tell you now, since this is probably the end for us. In the future, you fuck a PlayStation and it turned you into all this.
Prince of Persia half-heartedly motions at his own body.
We'll be right back.
Now I'd like to pass on
Interior mansion living room, Calabasas night. The time portal rips open on a swinging party in the mansion in Calabasas, California. The place is packed with young folks and everything appears to be made out of glass. It's all covered in lines of cocaine. Stop Dragging My Heart Around by Stevie Nicks is playing. This is 1981. Dr. Ominous drops onto a couch between a young man and young woman.
Whoa, where'd the prince go?
Yeah, and who's this beefcake? I think I stoked out for a second.
That fucker was holding my pills.
Young man tries to get up and stumbles, falling onto Dr. Ominous's lap, and finally catches a glimpse of him.
Hey man, I'll suck you off, but I gotta find those pills first.
Dr. Ominous throws the young man through a glass window out onto the pool outside in the shape of a money sign. Not a lot of space to swim. The crowd outside cheers. Thanks for getting rid of that Narbo. You want to go into the bedroom? I know the guy that lives here, and he won't mind. He'd probably want to join us. The young woman points him out and then tries to unbutton Dr. Ominous's pants and is confused when she realizes he's wearing more of a spandexy superhero thing with no zippers or button. Dr. Ominous looks to where she pointed and sees that guy is none other than Mr. Fantastic herself, Reed Richards.
Blasto.
Dr. Ominous picks up the young woman and throws her through a new window again out into the pool. One man cheers and slowly stops clapping when he realizes they aren't doing that again. Reed is holding court with a bunch of psycho fans hanging on his every word. Sue Storm is next to him looking bored and occasionally taking a bump from a small vial that hangs around her neck.
So then I said, Cher, these powers are for good, not to look for quaaludes under your couch.
Everyone is crying, laughing. Sue rolls her eyes. Dr. Ominous storms up to the Reed Tower, towering over the rest of the guests.
Hey there, buddy. Looking for this bathroom? It's just down the hall to the right, past the Nobel Prize in Physics. This guy looks like if David Bowie fucked Lurch from the Addams Family.
Dr. Ominous is seething.
He doesn't know who I am. This is the perfect opportunity to get rid of him once and for all in my quest for political correctness.
Dr. Ominous changes his posture and pitches his voice up higher, attempting a Californian surfer accent.
Thanks, man. Just arrived from Palm Springs with my band, and I gotta leak the beast.
At the mention of the band, Sue perks up, giving the good doctor a once-over, taking another bump without ever taking her eyes off him. Bet Davis's Eyes by Kim Carnes starts playing.
Why don't I show you where it is? I'm bored of your stories.
Reed shoots her a nasty stink eye and snaps back into the performance mode with his guests.
Someone warned Cher the invisible woman's coked up and over it.
Sue ignores him and grabs Dr. Ominous's arm, taking him toward the restroom. Along the way, she smashes the Nobel Prize.
Oops. You should be more careful leaving this out at parties, but then again, what's it for if you can't rub it in other people's faces?
Dr. Ominous looks visibly uncomfortable.
Well, here's the bathroom. What's the name of your band, by the way? We have a recording studio in the basement, and my brother Johnny is always looking for new artists to sign to his label, Torch Records.
Ricky and the Flash.
Who's the Flash? Johnny doesn't like him.
What? Like who? It doesn't matter. Anyway, just call us Ricky Lake.
I like it. Hairspray and the Torch, a dangerous combo.
Huh? Oh, do you have any hairspray? I gotta tame the mane. Oh, wait, no, I mean drain the vein.
Dr. Ominous is just doing a Bill and Ted impression at this point. Dr. Ominous opens the door. Stanley is taking a bump off the sink while a shirtless John Belushi is playing the air guitar.
8-ball, corner pocket.
God damn it, will you two please get the hell out of here?
Stanley and John Belushi sulk out of the bathroom.
Visible bitch.
Sue glares at them while Ominous begins to drop his act.
Getting you here alone was all part of my master plan.
Mine too. I may be the invisible woman, but I'm going to show you what that mouth can do.
Whoa, dear God, no. I'm here from the future to kill you. But first, I must stop your brother from doing the barbecue trick.
Exterior mansion pool night. Human Torch is holding court outside to a group of partygoers lapping it up. Torch is dressed like a film noir detective. He takes off his shoe and lights his toe on fire.
Now that's what I call a hot dog.
Don't put that out yet. I need a light.
Thing lights a giant cigar. He is dressed in a very expensive suit and looks important. A mouse runs over his lap while no one at the party notices.
You think that's something? I do it all the time. Let's kick this up a notch. Somebody bring me a car battery.
Exterior mansion parking lot night. An overly eager partygoer runs to the parking lot, is seen ripping a battery out of the hood of a silver Mustang. Partygoer closes the hood of the car and runs off screen. A stunned silver surfer throws his hand up in befuddlement.
I knew I shouldn't have taken the car.
Exterior mansion pool night.
Here you go.
Partygoer hands the car battery to Torch. The car battery has a yellow lightning bolt on the side of it with the name Pikachu in bold letters.
Now we've got something. Did you know I know how to hot wire?
Good one, Torch.
Thing slaps Torch hard on the back as he's starting to heat up the battery. At this moment, the mouse jumps onto the battery as it begins to spark.
Whoa, Johnny, cool it. You're going to blow the power for the whole block.
I can't stop it, Thing. I can't stop heating up.
Torch is fully engulfed in flames and the battery is sparking wildly. Partygoers are backing away and starting to scream. The mouse is now standing on 2 feet, seemingly unfazed by the chaos.
Everyone back up. I'm going to blow.
Torch levitates into the sky above the party and explodes into a fireball while a gigantic bolt of lightning strikes down into that fireball, causing a super beam. Then an explosion cloud in the sky. A figure slowly descends to the ground with lightning sparkling all around them. The figure lands on the ground and the lightning stops. The figure emerges from the haze and it's revealed that the figure is Detective Pikachu.
Hello. Can anyone understand me?
What the hell? Did that rat just talk?
You're one to talk. What are you, the bastard child of Stonehenge?
Oh, fuck off. Who the hell you think? Who the hell are you, and what the hell did you do with the Human Torch?
Interior mansion night. Sue Storm and Dr. Ominous are staring out of the window, overlooking the scene of the pool.
No! Did your brother just...
I think he just...
It's too soon for the prophecy to...
What prophecy?
What do you mean? What prophecy?
You just muttered under your breath about a prophecy.
No, I didn't.
Dr. Ominous gets a faraway look in his eye. Sue Storm uses this opportunity to creep out the door while he isn't looking and begins running down the hallway. Flashback. The kind where the edges are kind of fuzzy, or maybe it looks like an old movie all of a sudden. Interior, nondescript layer. Day. Dr. Inauspicious is wearing a full suit, thick-rimmed glasses, and a majestic cape. He speaks with a deep James Earl Jones-like voice. Close up on his face as he reads something he's holding in his hands.
And when a gigantic bolt of lightning strikes down into a fireball, causing a super beam from which emerges a yellow rodent with blushing red cheeks, time has run out for you to succeed and for any of your dreams to ever come true.
Pan out to see that Dr. Inauspicious was reading the fortune of a fortune cookie. He pops the two halves of the cookie in his mouth and munches them. He tosses the fortune on a coffee table where baby Dr. Ominous, a young boy, maybe 8 years old, sits on the ground cross-legged. He looks, dresses, and acts exactly as he does as an adult. He's just younger. He holds chopsticks in one hand and Chinese food takeout container in the other. His mouth is agape.
Okay, now you read my fortune.
Baby Dr. Ominous grabs the remaining fortune cookie from among all the takeout containers on the coffee table. His hands are shaking.
You see the beauty in everything. Never lose that ability.
Wow, so true.
Dr. Inauspicious picks up the chopsticks in the takeout container and begins to eat again.
Dr. Inauspicious, you don't really think that fortune is true, do you?
Which part? The part about the super beam and the rodent, or that it will be too late for you to ever be happy?
Wait, it said that? I guess either?
Young resident Ominous, who are we to question the fates? Who are we to undermine divine intervention? Are we supervillains? Yes. Are we subject to the rules of man? It's a real gray area. Will we allow for pieces of paper to devastate our morale?
No.
Well, it really depends on the piece of paper. Like when the ex-Mrs. Inauspicious had me served, it was pretty bad. You know what, though? Let's go with no. If ever comes a time where a fireball causes a super beam, be prepared, young Ominous, for it is likely this will mean the end for you. But if you are prepared for it, well, then maybe the blow will not be so bad. Maybe the happiness will have been inside you all along.
End flashback.
Sorry, Sue, I got lost in my thoughts for a sec. Back to the business of killing you.
He realizes he is alone in the room.
Sue?
Interior mansion hallway night. Sue Storm is still running. It's a very long hallway. Sue runs headfirst into Detective Pikachu. She quickly puts a field up around herself in case he means to attack.
What the? Pika, pika, pika. Dude, what the? Pika, pika.
As Sue Storm is trying to comprehend what our epic little yellow rodent friend is saying, Dr. Ominous catches up to the two of them. He is stunned as the prophecy his father told him is replayed in his head.
Remember, son, and when a gigantic bolt of lightning strikes down into a fireball, causing a super beam from which emerges a yellow rodent with blue and red cheeks, time has run out for you to succeed and for any of your dreams to ever come true.
We show a series of close-up shots of Dr. Inauspicious, Detective Pikachu, and Sue Storm as the tension builds between them. Smash cut to exterior, the Drubahabi Desert. A group of terrorists are playing tag around outside of their secret terrorist hangout.
Time out. I gotta piss something bad. I've been drinking so much of this G Fuel.
All right, yeah, I could use a break. We've been playing tag for hours. It's been kind of great that Antifa is doing all the hard work destroying America from within. We've all had this time off.
Yeah, and it's been a great break from adulting and just kind of getting in touch with our inner child.
Short terrorist walks over to the nearest boulder and starts to relieve himself.
Yeah, Antifa's really doing all the...
A short terrorist pees out of his baby dick onto the boulder. The boulder starts to move and reveals itself to be the Thing.
Wait, guys!
The Thing smashes his giant rock fist into the baby-like penis of a short terrorist and absolutely flattens the already short terrorist, making him even shorter. He then books it towards the hot terrorist, an ugly, tall terrorist.
It's clobbering time!
He screams as he headbutts hot terrorist, knocking him back. Hot terrorist and ugly, tall terrorist look at each other, and now they look exactly alike. The Thing swings his fist at the ugly, tall terrorist, knocking his head clean off. A cartoonist amount of blood shoots out of his neck. The head flies back into a giant gas tank located at the terrorist's hangout, blowing it up. Hot terrorist sees this and starts running away. The Thing chases after him. In the distance, we see the terrorist reinforcements approaching in a military truck. A close-up on the Thing has a cute little smirk on his face.
It's clobbering time.
The Thing jumps, launching himself high into the air, like crazy high, like a whole 8 feet or something. Like a rocket, he launches himself into the military truck, landing on the driver of the truck, pancaking his head. Blood bursts out onto the other terrorists. The Thing then spins himself like a top and smashes the other terrorists to pieces. The trunk crashes into a tree. The Thing gets out of the truck, tosses it back towards the remaining rubble of the terrorist compound, blowing it to smithereens. The Thing takes a cell phone out of his tight little spandex shorts and makes a call.
Hello, President-elect Joe Biden. The terrorists have been collaborated. Timing.
We cut back. Interior mansion night. We return to Sue Storm, Detective Pikachu, and Dr. Ominous locked in a standoff. Right as we think the scene can't get any more tense, an explosion goes off, giving Sue Storm and Pikachu the perfect opportunity to get away.
What the blasted bloody heck is going on now?
The mansion is being engulfed by flames, falling to pieces around him. It is epic. We smash cut to Sue Storm running away with Detective Pikachu in her arms. She's pressing him close against her. Pikachu speaks. Pikachu speaks. He's voiced by comedic hunk and bad boy Ryan Reynolds, who will probably improvise something more twisted and epically funny.
Okay, boobs much? What the F? You can talk? I can do a lot with this mouth. Maybe later. I have to consult with my twin brother Johnny first, like I do before all my dates.
Detective Pikachu looks at the camera like Fleabag, not like Deadpool. There's a difference.
Sleeping with the invisible woman? What could possibly go wrong?
Interior Secret Army compound night. Reed Richards and Johnny Storm are playing chess when suddenly Johnny bursts into flames.
What's wrong?
Sue is horny somewhere. I can always tell. It's a twin thing.
Suddenly, Ben Grimm, the Thing, crashes through the wall. He's huffing and puffing. If he had hair, he'd be ripping it out.
We heard you clobbered the terrorists. Great job.
The Thing flexes his bicep, and he's big. Too big.
Whoa.
You're jacked up right now, dude.
I'm not jacked up. I'm strong. I've never been stronger.
The Thing starts ripping the doors off cabinets.
Where's my bag?
You mean this bag?
Johnny Storm holds up a gym bag. The Thing grabs it too hard and rips the bag in half. A bunch of small vials and needles spill out onto the floor. The vials are labeled steroids. Reed Richards and Johnny Storm gasp.
Oh.
Ben, are you taking steroids?
The Thing scowls and collects his belongings.
Yeah, so?
Steroids are wrong and bad.
Oh, what's the big deal? Every baseball player from the 90s does them.
But it's not right.
You don't know what's right.
The music gets very sad and dramatic, like when DJ Tanner went on the treadmill too much in that episode of Full House.
Everyone looks at me and sees a big, swole pile of rocks. Hey, the Thing, pick up that school. Hey, the Thing, juggle those wrecking balls. Hey, the Thing, go clobber a bunch of those terrorists by yourself.
The Thing holds up a vial.
So what if I need a little extra help sometimes? Rah, I'm so unnaturally angry!
The thing grabs Johnny Storm and throws him in the air. Johnny Storm uses his human torch power to melt the ceiling before he can crash through it. He lands safely.
I'm so sorry, Johnny Storm. I don't know what came over me.
Reed and Johnny look at each other. They climb onto a table so that they can each put a hand on the thing's shoulders.
It's the steroids.
But I thought steroids just made you strong. Like all my favorite athletes who've been stripped of their Olympic medals.
Steroids might make you strong, but they're also really dangerous.
They can cause everything from acne to liver damage, and even death.
Plus, they make you act not like yourself. And you're too cool to drool with steroid use.
So remember, avoid the noid and avoid the roid.
Though it may be spelled like ha, there's nothing funny about HGH.
Reject the inject and keep juicing for the oranges.
Thanks, friends. I'll never do steroids again.
The three men hug as the music comes to a warm finish. Then, bring, bring, an incoming video call from Sue Storm.
I know where the MacGuffin is. What place does Dr. Ominous love most?
You don't
mean.
Exterior Lasers Fair arcade parking lot night. The muted rumble of rock music and video game noises merges with the suburban hum of crickets and passing cars. A yellow spotlight shines on the blacktop pavement, followed by the Fantastic Four leaping from their fantastic hopper to the ground.
Explain this to me again. These freaking steroids. I can't remember jack.
It's okay, Ben. Here, eat this apple. It'll make you feel better.
Johnny holds up an apple. As the thing reaches to grab it, Johnny ignites his hand, bursting the fruit to ash.
This is your brain on drugs.
What gives? Somebody could have eaten that.
Johnny, come on, we're past that.
Come on, it took me a whole copter ride to think of that one.
Ben, listen closely. We're on a mission to locate and secure the MacGuffin from the clutches of Dr. Ominous, so we've tracked him to his favorite place.
Ah, yeah. Dr. Ominous loves arcades.
Better. He can't live without them, especially this one.
Zaggett's named Laser Fair the most rockingest digital zone east of the Mississippi.
So, if we can shut Laser Fair down quietly, even for one night, Dr. Ominous will be starved for his nightly dose of video mashing action.
With Ominous out of sorts, he'll be weak enough to give the MacGuffin.
Got it. Looks like all that's missing is a little bit vitamin S.
The thing winks at Reed.
Huh?
Thing repeatedly winks.
Johnny? Sue? Reed? Vitamin S, right? Steroids? A little juicy juice? And this ain't cran, baby!
Ben, you want to sit this one out?
Skylar Brace, an 11-year-old white boy with brown hair and a bowl cut, wearing street clothes and a backwards San Diego Zoo hat, skids to a stop on a skateboard in front of the Fantastic Four.
Fantastic Four? Oh man, this rules!
Great. All right, let's get rid of this little twerp bass up. Greetings, little one. How about an autograph and then a contest to see how fast you can run away?
Nice try, human dorch. Lucky for you, I don't want your autograph. My name is Skylar Brace, and I'm here to help you take down Dr. Ominous and save this stupid world.
You little brat. How dare you call the world stupid?
Johnny reaches into his cool-looking satchel.
Say, how'd you like a nice, shiny apple?
Johnny, cool it. Skylar, little boy, what are you talking about? How can you possibly help us? I know this arcade like the back of my ass. It's small, wet, and there's a leak in the floor that makes it smell like total crap.
Jesus.
Hey, this guy's good.
Dr. Ominous and his hypnotized bully buttheads have been hogging all the best games for months. I'm the only son of a bitch who's been hanging out around long enough to watch it all go down and keep my brain under my own control. Comprende?
Team, if we stand any chance of quietly sabotaging laissez-faire and extracting the MacGuffin from Dr. Ominous, we need to follow Skylar as he leads us to the arcade's electrical breaker box. It's the only way.
Skylar fidgets with the button on the breast pocket of his flannel shirt for a long time before finally revealing and donning a pair of plastic sunglasses.
Let's jam.
Interior, laser fair arcade night. 7 large antenna TVs rest in a pyramid on top of one another, showing a close-up of Skylar Brace donning a pair of sunglasses. Dr. Ominous spins around in his chair, surrounded by brainwashed arcade employees.
Well. So it seems like the fantastic boars have met that pesky cool kid. But they're too late. Soon every arcade in the tri-state area will fall under my sway. And then the world. Who knows? I need to check my calendar. Henchman, calendar.
An arcade employee holds out a large desk calendar. As Dr. Ominous leans over to read it, the TV pans to Reed Richards.
Be careful, team. Dr. Ominous is one dastardly fiend I would never kiss on the mouth, not even as a friend.
Dr. Ominous is hurt by this.
That damned Mr. Fantastic, my sworn mortal enemy. Well, he'll never get his hands on my MacGuffin, not even if he walks like a god and has an ass you can bounce a coin off of.
All the arcade bullies laugh and nod and high-five each other and butt bumps unerotically and in a friendship way. The door opens behind them and they turn to see Skylar Brace and company.
Oh shit, this isn't the back door.
And now listen, this might just be the steroids talking or whatever, but this is not the sneaky way in you promised us, cool kid.
Hard cut.
I can't believe we trusted you. How do you take us straight through the front door? How should I know? I'm a 10-year-old, not an architect.
There, the electrical breaker box. Go, Mr. Fantastic. I'll distract them. You sabotage the box.
Reed Richards turns and runs into Dr. Ominous. They trip and fall over. Reed on top of Dr. Ominous. Their faces are close. So close.
Strange. From this angle, your eyes have flecks of gold in them. I've never noticed that before.
That's the evil, or the astigmatism.
What does that mean?
I see lights weird.
Amazing. Is there a Mr. Dr. Ominous?
We can't. We mustn't.
God, can none of you do anything?
Sue rushes by the two, backflipping over the enemies and turning invisible. She reappears on the other side next to the breaker box.
Looks like you just got.
Sue smashes the box with her fist because she's a beast and now canonically a lesbian. I'm sorry, I don't make the rules.
Lesbian.
The arcade workers all blink out of their stupor, glancing around in confusion.
The lesbians saved the day again. Oh, Christ on a Craig. The roids went straight to my craggly dingle-dongle.
Reed Richards hops up.
Excellent job, Invisible Woman.
I've always wondered, why is Dr. Ominous called Doctor, but I'm never called Doctor? I have a better degree than him.
Fair enough. Now, Dr. Ominous, give us the MacGuffin.
Never!
Dang, just be cool about it. That was lame as my aunt's bat mitzvah.
What do you want, Dr. Ominous?
I want you.
Yes, what is it?
To take me to prom, Mr. Fantastic.
They all gasp.
I'd rather the whole world burn than take an ugly chick like you to the prom. But wait! If we just mess up your hair a little bit, just take off those glasses.
The camera does a 360 while Reed Richards' elastic limbs furiously twirl around Dr. Ominous. A total makeover of Dr. Ominous takes place before our eyes. Clothes, hair, makeup, the whole 9 yards. Sue Storm, the Thing, 10-year-old cool kid Skylar Brace, and the arcade employees are stunned. Dr. Ominous is now objectively hot.
Now I'll take you to prom.
Reed goes in for a kiss. Hot Dr. Ominous closes their eyes. Cut 2. Interior, a black void. The silence of the void lingers for a moment, then a distant echo of music. Hot Dr. Ominous is driving behind the wheel of a 1979 Cadillac Coupe de Ville. It's raining. The music swells. Hot Dr. Ominous begins to sing.
was a rainy night when he came into sight, standing by the road. No umbrella, no coat.
Reed Richards is on the side of the road hitchhiking.
So I pulled up alongside and I offered him a ride. He accepted with a smile, so we drove for a while. I didn't ask his name, this lonely boy in the rain. Fate tells me it's right. Is this love at first sight? Please don't make it wrong. Just stay for the night. All I want to do is make love to you. Say you will. You want me to. All I want to do is make love to you.
I've got loving arms to hold on to.
Exterior, a highway motel in the void.
So we found this motel. It was a place I knew well.
Interior motel room. Hot Dr. Rowe and Reed fucking. We see everything.
Made magic that night. Oh, he did everything right. He brought the woman out of me so many times easily.
Interior motel room morning. Reed is passed out across the bed, limbs all floppy.
And in the morning we woke. All I left him was a note. I told him I am the flower and you are the seed. We walked in the garden and we planted a tree. Don't ever try to find me. Please don't you dare. Just live in my memory. You'll always be there.
Exterior motel room, daylight, no longer in a void. Hot Dr. O is singing at the top of the motel sign. Sue Storm, the Thing, Skylar, the arcade employees, and hell, every other character are gathered in a line surrounding the motel. The chorus.
All I
wanna do is make love to you.
One night, all of love was all we knew.
All I wanna do is make love to you.
I've got loving arms to hold.
Crash! A flash of firing light smashes into Hot Dr. O. Cut to interior laser fair arcade night. The Human Torch flies into Hot Dr. O, launching them across the arcade and smashing into a Tapper arcade machine.
Give us the MacGuffin.
You brat, I had this handled.
Dumb.
Johnny, where have you been? By the way, everyone, little announcement. Call me Dr. Storm from now on. I've earned the doctorate and I deserve the title. Also, I'm a lesbian. Deal with it.
Nice, Dr. Sis. Support you 100%. Where have I been? Crazy story.
His story is muffled as our attention turns to the rubble of the Tapper arcade. Hot Dr. O is coming to and catches their reflection in the smashed arcade screen.
What have you done, you asshole? Reed Richards, I liked who I was. I don't need to conform to yours or anyone else's beauty standards. You failed, Reed. Every arcade in the tri-state area is under my control now. You could have sat beside me, ruling our kingdom together, but if you don't love me for me, then you don't love me at all.
Enraged, Hot Dr. O summons the power of the MacGuffin. A beam of cosmic ray shoots out of it, headed directly towards the four. Human Torch flies up to avoid. Sue turns invisible. It goes right through her. Reed bends his body, letting the ray go by. Now the cosmic ray heads directly towards Skylar. She screams and braces for impact. The Thing jumps in front of the child and takes the entire cosmic load. His rocky body begins to turn into a violent reddish purple.
Clobbering time!
The Thing explodes. Chunks of rocks and a bottle of steroids fly across the arcade. An ashy dust settles over everyone. Half of the Thing's decapitated head rolls and stops at the feet of the Human Torch. The Thing is dead. Skylar trembles as she collapses to her knees. She scoops up a pile of the Thing's ashy remains and tears roll down her cheeks.
Oh, Ben. I know I acted all cool and maybe a little reserved, but I never got a chance to tell you how I really felt. I'm 10 and figuring everything out, but I knew I loved you.
Dr. Storm, Reed Richards, and Human Torch stare at the rubble, mouths agape, eyes wide. A soft chuckle grows into a maniacal laugh. They turn to face it, pissed. The absolute fuck off. Hot Dr. Ominous bellows deeply as they clutch the soft, glowing MacGuffin in hand.
Seems as though your fourth wasn't quite so fantastic, was he? The three heroes even swell with rage.
Fuck you.
Dr. Storm charges a force field that at first takes the form of a waving pride flag before becoming a near invisible distortion like heat off a distant horizon. Human Torch feeds his flames, and Reed Richards launches his torso in the direction of hot Dr. O. Gentle piano, electric guitar, and fiddle play as the whole world goes slow-mo, except...
I'm sorry, Ben. I'm sorry you had to save me, and there's nothing I can do.
Skylar raises her head to notice the arcade in a virtual standstill. A handsome, black-haired man in a gold blazer, white t-shirt, black jeans, and cowboy boots weaves his way through the battle that's seconds away from commencing. She doesn't recognize him as country music legend Vince Gill.
Don't worry, child. You did nothing wrong.
Who are you? What's going on? What's happening to everyone?
Just think of me as God's messenger. I'm here to help.
I don't know how you possibly could. Ben's dead. Every arcade in the tri-state area is under Dr. Ominous's control, and I'm overcome with grief.
What is grief? If not love persevering?
A gust of wind blows the dust from Skylar's hand, revealing a ruby in the shape of a heart. Vince reaches out his hand.
What? Oh, shit. I'll see that he finds his way home.
Skylar hands him the heart and is instantly zapped into slow-mo with the rest of the world. Vince walks away as the music swells. Montage. Vince sings as he passes New York City at a standstill, walks off the edge of the dock at the Hudson, glides across the Atlantic Ocean at a bullet's pace.
I know your life on earth was trouble, and only you could know the pain. You weren't afraid to face the devil. You were no stranger to the rain.
Interior Laser Fair Arcade night. The slow-mo battle commences as Vince's song continues. Hot Dr. O charges and fires the MacGuffin towards the three heroes as the crowd scatters behind games and outdoors for safety.
Go rest high on that mountain, son, your work on earth is done. Go to heaven and shout, love for the Father and the Son.
I'm going to pass it back to you.
Thank you. Exterior, Mount Kilimanjaro Day. Vince places the ruby heart in the ground at the foot of the mountain, lovingly covers it with the earth, and then looks to the heavens and points skyward.
Oh, how we cried the day you left us. We gathered round your grave to grieve, which I could see the angels' faces when they hear your sweet voice sing.
Slow-mo battle rages. The heroes, screaming tears in their eyes, take blow after blow from hot Dr. Ominous and the MacGuffin. The roof and walls are incinerated, leaving an empty lot.
Go rest high on that mountain, son, your work on earth is done.
Exterior, Mount Kilimanjaro Day. A blinding light pierces the sky and strikes the mountain. Vince smiles and fades into nothing.
Go to heaven a shouting, love for the Father and the Son.
Wide shot of the mountain. Its eyes open wide and the music explodes into a crash. Smash cut to Laser Fair Arcade Dawn. Close-up of Skylar's eyes open wide. Normal time resumes. Wide shot as bright early morning light washes over the scorched earth. Hot Dr. Ominous towers over the fallen Reed, Dr. Storm, and Human Torch, who grasp for each other. A sinister grin over Hot Dr. Ominous's face. A faint thud. A louder thud. The grin fades to a worried confusion. An enormous shadow overtakes the scene as the thuds grow louder. They all look up at what has blocked the light, a mountain of a silhouette. Hot Dr. O drops the MacGuffin and chokes in horror. Rising quickly out of the Hudson River is a sentient Mount Kilimanjaro. Two arms start to punch out of the mountain. Skylar rises to her feet in awe, and there's something familiar about it.
The hell is that? It's the thing.
The unmistakable shape of the thing, now 4 million feet tall, breaks out of the mountain and flexes its impossibly huge rock muscles. Mountain Thing clears his throat.
Miss me.
The sound waves shatter all the windows in New York City. Everybody has to duck and cover as glittering shards fill the air. Hot Dr. O crawls on his belly towards the MacGuffin, now his only hope. He reaches his hand towards it, but something's blocking him. Something invisible? The fuck? Dr. Storm appears, revealing she's sitting on top of the MacGuffin. She winks and scoops it up, does the basketball thing where she twirls it on one finger. Hot Dr. O makes a grab for MacGuffin, but Stu passes it to Mr. Fantastic.
Ooh, too slow.
Thing takes his mountain hand, the size of New Jersey, and picks up Hot Dr. Ominous by the back of his collar. HDO's lab coat tugs up, revealing exquisite evil abs. Tourists snap photos. This sucks! Thing picks up the Chrysler building with his other hand, size of Hawaii. Tosses Hot Dr. O into the air like he's pitching a baseball and clobbers him into space with the Chrysler.
Can I do anything?
Hey, Skylar, how about a little asteroids?
Reed stretches his arm over to her and drops MacGuffin in her hands. Skylar grins slowly, understanding. She aims the MacGuffin at the tiny speck in the sky belonging to Ominous. We hear asteroid sound effects as Skylar fires MacGuffin straight at Hot Dr. O. Bullseye! A mushroom cloud erupts way out in space. Ominous is donezo. Skylar brace.
Game over, hottie.
Interior, various arcades, continuous. Arcades across the tri-state area start to wake up, no longer under Hot Dr. O's control. Kids stop running around screaming in a scary way and go back to doing it in a fun arcade way. Exterior, New York City, same. The thing mashes the Chrysler building back into its spot. People inside cheer. Skylar and the FF scramble over the ruins of Laser Fair Arcade. They're all so happy to see the thing.
Thing, we thought you were dead.
How's the weather up there? Say hi to my pal, the sun, while you're up there, why don't you?
Reed uses his stretch power to bring his head up to the thing.
Yeah, Thing, aren't you going to shrink back down to your normal size now and join us down here?
Thing looks 4 million feet down at his ankles in the Hudson.
I don't know how. Seems like it would have happened right after we beat Dr. Ominous. I think I just have to live like this now.
Everybody laughs. Sue Storm takes the MacGuffin from Skylar.
So what do we do with this thing?
We have to destroy it before it falls into the wrong hands again.
I can take care of that.
What would you do?
I guess burn it, shoot fire at it.
Skylar notices something white peeking out of the smoking arcade rubble.
Guys, check it out.
He tugs it out. An envelope.
What is it? It's a letter for me? Some of my mails must have gotten delivered to the arcade by mistake.
Skylar tears open the letter.
Oh my god, it's from Harvard.
Everyone gathers around Skylar, excited.
Well?
It's a no. I didn't get into the Harvard arcade program.
Dr. Storm and Reed bow their heads. Human Torch flickers sympathetically. A tear spills out of the thing's eye and floods Battery Park. Reed Richards looks up at the thing. He has an idea.
Hey, Thing, are you crying?
The thing wipes his eyes with his massive hand, the one the size of Hawaii.
I think I'm just hungry. I'm not sad that you didn't get into the Harvard arcade team, little Skylar. I'm definitely not crying because I'm in love with you, and I'm also not crying because I will miss Hot Dr. Ominous. I actually am just hungry.
The Human Torch sparks his flame and flies up to the top of the thing's head. He's now even bigger than before. He's so tall that his hips are in the atmosphere. 100 SpaceX rockets crash into the thing's pecs and explode in flames. Cut to interior SpaceX headquarters, same time. Elon Musk watches his rockets explode on the thing's pets. He cries a little bit, then pulls out his phone and tweets, "ICANN has cheeseburgers." The tweet goes instantly viral, 200 million retweets. Interior real estate brokerage moments later. The phones are ringing off the hook. Hold on, let me get this straight. You saw my tweet by a man named Musk, and now you want to sell your house for a cheese bucket?
Yes.
Deal. The real estate broker hangs up, looks at his picture of his wife and 19 children, and tears up. He picks up the phone. "Honey, I did it. I bought a mansion for one cheese bucket. We're going to be rich. The kids can go to college." He hangs up, has a heart attack, and dies. Exterior, New York City, same. Human Torch is still flying up near the thing's head while Reed Richards, Skylar Brace, and Dr. Storm twiddle down their thumbs below.
Well, what do you want to eat, buddy?
I'm embarrassed. I'm worried Skylar will think I'm gross. Do you think you can convince everyone else to eat whatever I eat, and so then I don't feel lonely about it?
I mean, sure, but what do you want to eat?
Thing checks his phone. His phone is a huge cell phone the size of Mount Everest, and sees people going nuts for the cheese bucket tweet. He likes and retweets like 50 cheese bucket tweets. This takes a few minutes. The thing is laughing the whole time. The other Fantastic Four start to yawn. The sun rotates around the thing's head twice. Finally, the thing replies to the cheese bucket tweet and says, "Whoa, this shit sounds amazing."
Okay, I finally know what I want to eat.
Human Torch rolls his eyes.
Let me guess. Cheese
What, hot
bucket.
dog, milk, and fruit roll-up.
Oh.
Reed Richards shoots his head up to the thing's head in outer space. He's wearing a space helmet. Relax.
What?
Dr. Storm shouts from way down below.
I know a place.
Interior shawarma place from Avengers later. The Fantastic Four are all crammed into the shawarma place like the scene in the Avengers. The thing is now really tiny, like so small, it looks like he's a little baby. He's in a little baby sling on Reed Richards' chest. They're all eating one hot dog, milk, and a fruit roll-up wrapped around the hot dog, and dipping the hot dog in milk. No one speaks, just chewing. The Avengers are over at another table eating shawarma. They give the other a nod. Deadpool walks by and brought a pack of Lunchables from home. He's eating all the turkey stuff, and it's disgusting. He looks directly at camera. Now that's what I call a cheese bucket. Interior, exterior, outer space, same time. Hot Dr. Ominous is unconscious with a piece of MacGuffin buried under his right shoulder, floating around a small planet far away from Earth. All of a sudden, he wakes up. Ouchie, that freaking hurts so bad. I got a lot of work to do. He smiles really hot and rubs his six-pack. Screen fades to black. 6 months later. Exterior, tundra morning. The Human Torch runs through the empty tundra doing his morning exercise. He runs the tundra because it has more resistance.
God, I hate leg day. It's the worst day.
In the distance, we see wavy air, and he is running straight towards it. The music swells, tension builds, and he runs right into the wavy air, and a huge explosion happens. Cut to interior Dean's office. The thing sits with his hands crossed over his lap. The Dean is looking at a paper on her desk. She looks up. Maya?
Oh, I didn't know this was me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
This was a very beautiful entrance letter. We would love to accept you into the College of Geology.
Oh, thank you so much.
The thing hugs the Dean. Reed Richards and Dr. Storm sit across from each other on a conference table. There are lawyers next to each of them.
We are gathered here today to end the commitment Reed and Sue made with each other earlier in the movie.
Now is the time to exchange vows.
I thought you were cool at first, but your superpower makes you so present all the time. I'm glad to finally get the space that I need.
I knew you had the power to turn invisible. I didn't know you could also disappear your heart.
Cut to interior lawyer's office.
You may now sign the papers.
Sue and Reed sign the papers.
With the power vested in me, I now pronounce you single.
Huge cheer.
Hey.
Interior thrift shop. The Fantastic Four all look at items in a thrift shop.
Wait, so you're telling me you collided with a woman made entirely of air together and you made a giant flame?
That's the cutest meet cute I have ever heard of.
Human Torch tries on a pair of pants. They fit perfectly.
Yeah, I'm in love and I'm going to move to the tundra to be with her.
Aw, my brother is growing up and settling down. Those look good on you, by the way.
You too, sis. You're about to go full invisible for a calendar year. You're coming into your own. Also, try on these pants.
Sue tries on the pants. They look perfect.
Yeah, I'm really excited to be as far away from men as possible, but don't worry, Thing, I will still come to your graduation.
Oh my God, thank you. I'm so excited. I am so excited to go back to school and find myself. Also, those pants look really good on you too.
I want to try on those pants. I want to try those pants on. Also, y'all are going to come visit me on the commune from time to time, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
I can't believe we're all going in different directions. It's going to be weird not seeing you guys around every day.
Reed tries on the pants. They look great.
It's only going to be for a year. And we're still superheroes. We will have to fight evil again. Oh, those pants look so good on you three.
Everyone looks at the Thing, trying to make him try on the pants.
No, there's no way they'll fit.
They force the pants on him. They look great.
I know what we should do. We each mail each other the pants and tell each other about our lives separate from each other. That way we're always connected.
They all get in a huddle and put their hands in the center.
Go
Pants.
We see them put the pants in the bag, and the pants start glitching. There's more to these pants than we know. Blackout. End of movie. Well,
Yay.
that was the Fantastic Four as Robert Zemeckis intended. I would like to thank my cast for braving this journey with me. And I would like to thank Squirrel Comedy Theatre for letting me host this show, allowing this show to happen. Please tip your performers at go.tikly.co/tip/the Squirrel NYC. Please support the artists that make this theater possible. Please check out squirrelcomedy.com for more info on their shows and classes. Please support this amazing place. And I'd like to thank my performers again and all the writers. I would like to thank all the writers, which are Michael Hartnett, Jem Pennant, Jackie Jennings, Adam Bozarth, Ray Santos, James Dwyer, Aaron O'Brien, Alex Iona, Will Martinez, Rachel Resnick, Sam Corbin, Rod O'Toole, Mary McDonald, Caitlin Bitsigay, Ginny Sanborn, Anna Rubinova, John Trowbridge, Patrick Keene, Justin Catchins, Elena Solner, Akmal Tajian, Rachel Tansler, Riley Slaughter, Sarah Dietrich, Ernest Myers, Brady O'Callahan, Quinn Scott, Glo Tavares, and Zach Cherry. I'd like to thank my cast, James Dwyer, Big Rich Armstead, Alex Pereira, Maya Deshmukh, Lita Darmian, Maggie Pilati. Thank you all so much for enjoying alternate movie.
Thank you, David.
Thank you, David.
Good night.
David, bye.
Bye. Thank you, Squirrel. Thank you, Kurt.
And thank you to our tech. Thank you to our tech, Kurt. None of this would be possible without him. Thank you all. Good night, and have a peaceful, blessed tomorrow.